It's Calamity, Pino with 3 kills, Gavin as the last man standing. 10 seconds left to pull off a 1v2. If not, we go all the way, all 15 rounds.
Oh my god! 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 That's probably the best shot I've ever seen in my entire life.
His teammates dumbfounded.
All right, boys. M80 first game back since the Munich Major. Well, that's not true, actually. They played in the NA Finals and they lost in that shit, but they won the Munich Major, defending international champions.
You might be wondering
right now.
Why a Grim ban?
Group stage of 6 Invitational, hardest tournament of R6 all year, biggest prize pool, $3 million. All of group stages, best of threes. So there's no sneak buys this time around. This is rough though because first games are always the roughest. It's a warm-up game. M80 had a bye day on the first day. That's why you didn't see them play yesterday. Their first game today.
A win delta
at SI against NIP, who had a game yesterday. Ying Ban, Grim Ban, double CEO Repel operators taken out of there. NIP banned the Azami and the Musi.
Strong. He had a positive win delta, and there are a lot of operators that are in there. The strongest operators, you had people like Rory, you had Zero, you had Dokkaebi, but again, very small sample size for some of them. Dokkaebi is an incredible nuisance operator, and will be available. So that Grim Ban is eating up a space that is usually used for those enabling operators.
Vert grip on BB.
Yeah, 75% banned through the first phase so far at this event on Consulate. Grim is the most banned attacker on this map. It's also a map that Pino loves to play.
The most
if he can't play it, he'll often jump.
I like how Taro talked about how the Grim was eating up a space at a banned space, and then Jesse hit him with it's the most banned operator on this map.
On the smoke. This is a really standard operator lineup from M80. This is how they like to play.
Admin clear over. But yeah, like you ban Grim, it makes that CEO push, the CEO Repel, like a lot less viable.
It looks like they're going to be starting
makes it
instead,
both sides, bro.
True fact.
It's still really nice to
literally top floor is all Grim.
And then the Denari setups as well, looking fierce.
He died of that, eh? Oh, he lives that. Movement gunner.
Oh
my god! Oh my god! Yeah, that's.
And Gunner is fed into the open arms of Pino.
DMR right there. DMR action right there. He gets past that window.
Wow, this is gonna be an L event at a Gunner. I already know it.
Damn. That's messed up, bro. I believe him.
I'm kidding, man. Come on.
So far, good timing on their end.
Yeah, really important to get those opening picks from NIP.
Yeah, definitely would not be surprised to see like an early lead at NIP because this is literally M80 getting the jitters out, the nerves out.
He can secure those frags early.
Getting the
chance in this round.
It's hard to attack a map like Consulate as well. So if a team
I've been trading with Fantasy, DMRs are just fucking them right now.
Surrender that first pick. Ends up running up against a defensive-sided map like this. Well, you are going to be in some serious trouble. So great.
Holding down checkers pretty hard though.
We just moved past the halfway point in this first round.
The vending hallway, often the most difficult part of the map to take on this. Awkward with this Denari setup as well.
Bro, these are the first time I saw these Denaris in like a fucking rank game once, bro. And I was
got a great smoke, and Kino sitting in this position.
Kino!
Being watched from the stairs.
Kino's MVP right here.
Follow up 3 bodies now.
Surely they leave after all the smokes are gone, right? Yeah, they leave. Smokes are gone. He's out of there.
How
the fuck is he alive?
Has them on the ropes.
He's on the table.
Just a little under a minute to go.
Yeah, they concede the hallway, but it doesn't matter, Parker. They've
50 seconds.
Like actually, bro, where the fuck did Gavin's fucking beard come from, man?
NIP not 100%.
He told me he was growing it out. He like FaceTimed me one day. He's growing it out. Apparently, it grows really fast for him. He just always shaves it.
But he does not have a lot of time. NIP have to get a push together.
It's about a minute and 30 seconds.
Like I said, this guy went to a fucking GTA barber, bro. Slap that shit off.
Now you run into those goo mines.
Spiral long does clear now. Next step, good peek by Diffuser.
Nip Hates will find 2 kills.
Oh my god, he made it through the smoke. Diffuser could have played. What a play, Diffuser. Wait, Diffuser's actually Diffuser. Oh my god, D. Oh my god, he's so good.
All you can do is use Gavin for intel.
10 seconds, and he waits, and Case is off down.
Pino and him in
and there's only one spot he can plant his blow door.
Likely unretrievable at this point.
Kills?
There's
no
way that M80 plays the run around again.
Holy shit, Diffuser's so good. First round, oh my god.
Diffuser wins the round to give M80 a 1-0 lead.
Number 1 voted NA player, by the way.
Become more and more popular.
Yes, sir, that's Big D.
By other pros, Big D.
Rather than trying the split site, rather than going down into the
How'd you make that clip?
I like this setup as well with both the Solus and the Pulse. It should give M80 a lot of information.
This piano?
One thing you might note on the side of M80 is
that's actually fucking banging for
in close quarter situations.
Like, live
you've got the Scorpion, you've got the Vector, you've got shotguns in the hands of the Pulse.
Yeah.
And Mute. I mean,
I just stopped using fucking NVIDIA.
Weapons that work as
Chalet sucks balls.
Yeah, it just eats my fucking frames, eats my everything, eats my ass, eats my dick.
might be expecting
my pussy,
early action,
everything, bro. I've been clear across. I got NIP. M80 peeling back off the roam.
Defense by M80.
Yeah, certainly the
still somewhat of a layer.
4 defenders still up here for M80, and it's very similar to the last round. We're stuck on this vending hall. The Janari setups continue to be
wow, they actually have 4 guys here, and then Han is
scanning for M80.
lobby side.
The bomb site a bit farther away.
These guys, I mean, sure, I think he's just going to fight these guys. I think they just fight heavy roam.
For NIP.
Fucking denial.
Oh, no, Hate's got both of them.
Look at that, another 2-piece for
power does not work out for them.
Where he can draw more
they went for an aggressive option instead of peeling back. Did not work out for them. But it's fine. Like, I'm glad they did it together. I'd rather than lose that together than
2-1. As they sit and wait again, playing this close quarters position.
Gunner might have a result. Can you see the gun barrel from top spiral though? If you look at
I would be more worried about Soda side than top spiral.
Has some information from below and is looking to maybe gain some attention from Nip.
He is making good noise for Gunner though right now.
Left. Nip have some time to do a bit more discovery before they close in on the site.
NIP are traditionally slow to know that's
caught off. Even though he's trying to punish off the air jab.
Gunner goes down to Pino.
That's 1v4
in the hands of his captain.
And win or lose here, this is the second round in a row that M80 will fight from behind. Will Houghton have the same success that we saw from Diffuser? Gives his position away. No, Fantasy holds that position. Pretty light work in the final minute for Ninjas in Pajamas, as all seem to fall down from M80 at the halfway point of the round.
Yeah, and I think you really got to put a focus on Hates. Did not show up in yesterday's game against Weibo. Was one of the lowest performing players on NIP, but today has really come out in full force. 9-17 was his previous stat line, and already rocketing up to that 9 kill total in just 2 rounds versus M80. So I'm glad
I just got an insane DM.
Gets put on guys like Pino, gets put on guys like
Discord.
Can very quietly be the best player on this team, and I think today he has been.
I mean, there was a reason why they picked him up.
I'll put spoilers around it.
Roster, right? For a long time.
Spoiler.
Hates look like a
Don't forget that's the parentheses, the bracket, and the bracket.
This happens in every region of the world. It's not unique to Brazil by any stretch of the imagination, but you get these players that just go on these heater runs, and they stand out. Hot and Cold was that exact same position on the Mirage roster, if you will recall.
Yeah,
he got dropped from Dark Zero, ended up going over to Mirage, had a bit of a renaissance in his career, playing on support previously, going to Mirage, taking more of that buck secondary entry role, and he flourished. All of a sudden, he ends up on Space Station. Now he's here on this M80 team. He's had quite the career. He's back to playing support and IGLing on this team. He's somebody whose stock as an IGL has continued to increase. But going back to a player like Hates, you know, he's magnetic. He's incredibly good when he's given opportunities to thrive. Though I will say, it shows that he only has 2 kills, Jesse. So I'm guessing he picked up some downed players, which will show on the kill feed as a kill. But you're not actually the one getting the kill.
Yeah, Fantasy was a big part of a lot of those early clears. You can see him actually top fragging for NIP. So it's that entry duo of Nip that have been really working together to give them the early advantage. Now 2 rounds in a row, only 1 converted. This is a very roam-focused defense from M80. Obviously, bomb sites in the basement, but none of their 5 players are technically on that bottom floor. You've got 2 roamers top and then 3 in the mid floor. The Dokkaebi calls come out from Wizard. Usually it's actually Hates that does bring that Dokkaebi, but today he's on the buck, and this clear will begin on the top floor.
And Dokkaebi is available, so I mean, somebody's got a player. If you've got Dokkaebi as an option, a Deimos as an option, kind of foolish in a lot of compositions to not bring these operators, referred to as nuisance ops enablers as well. They're just different words, meaning very similar things.
The white monster
nuisance ops
will be open.
Could be a little bit hard to deal with. Gavin taking down Cons, but it's immediately traded off elsewhere on the map with Wizard getting Diffuser, and then Pino will jump in as well, traded by Gunner. All of these players getting singular kills so far. And there goes Wizard at the hands of Gunner, who continues to run over towards Yellow. Hates is in pursuit. It's not looking good for Nip as the advantage goes to M80 by
is Gav a ginger?
Round to go, but saving grace for Nip. It's Hates and Pino as the last 2 remaining.
His hair does look pretty red.
That's true, but it feels like mission accomplished from the roamers of M80. They got in, they got their kills. You lost a couple of bodies, but you should be fine altogether. They don't have any way to open the main breach. They can clear the bandit batteries, but no actual hard breach, as Buck has brought those flashbangs, so they can just work from up above. The hatch has been opened for them by M80 as an escape route, and they might be able to use it for some picks, but M80 have been smart here, Parker. They're playing really far back in the bomb site. They're
nothing quite like a white monster over the sunrise is real.
It's this time that's
careful.
Ticking down for the ninjas.
You've got two things
this
for
white monster
to keep track of.
might create a second white monster if I'm
Gunner's
not careful.
ability to spot you if that diffuse kit goes down. So you have options to deny the plant. Nip of 30 seconds to get that case into the bomb site. Hates is looking for clear entry. Pino's holding on to the diffuse kit. Softened up by M80.
Execute.
And now Hates will drop right into the thick of it, shoulder to shoulder.
There's no way this
they
guy
thought they had something inside a garage. They had nothing, and they'll come up empty-handed as 2 kills go away of M80, and they regain the lead.
Yeah, beautiful round from Sean. Gunner having a big moment here on Consulate, as he has in the past. Nice to see him popping off on the roam, also closing things down on the bottom floor as well. I think we'll see maybe a Denari ban to come out from NIP just because it's been so effective at locking down that vending hall. I'm curious if M80 want to focus the shields. Cons has played a shield every single time so far through this game, but he hasn't had the most amount of success. So we'll see what this does come through. I'm wrong on 2 counts, Parker. It's Dokkaebi Smoke to close things out. So a big focus on Hot and Cold for that smoke ban, and then Dokkaebi targeting, of course, 2 players who play it, Hates and Wizard.
I mean, and not even Hutton, but Kino as well.
Yeah.
Kino is widely considered to be one of the premier smokes in North America, maybe even stretching that out to the rest of the regions here. A great operator from just a loadout perspective. You've got that SMG, which is better than a lot of primary guns if you can hit your shots.
Yeah.
You've got a very strong shotgun, and then, of course, you've got the denial. Denial not just when it comes to the kit, Jesse, but also denial into doorways, denial for early entries. Go back to round number 1 on that top floor hold. The smoke was used to deny an advance from admin to the corridor between the bomb site.
Yeah.
It wasn't used for denial. It was used to slow down Nip. So you've got versatility when it comes to an operator
been
like
running
Smoke.
amok on the Warden.
Big D. One of the highest played operators yesterday. It is no surprise that she has been taken out. So it does give a little bit more freedom to Nip as to what they want to bring from an attacking perspective. They will lock in a Sens, but I imagine we will see the Deimos every round moving forward. I guess you've also got Lion if need be. Lion did just receive a buff.
Yes.
Now his Lion scan, instead of lasting for 2 seconds, lasts for 3 seconds. So a small buff to the French operator in time for us to land in France for SI.
You love to see it. You don't love to see Gavin taking an early shot, but he does survive. Takes 1 bullet to the chest from that DMR, and Fantasy not able to do any more than that.
Fett lock in.
Going admin side.
I just got... Sorry, chat. I just got asked an insane question.
These operators getting switched out on their lineup.
I gotta log back in.
It'll be a little bit easier to take it this time. They banned out the smoke.
Holy shit, I made it 1 around that in that time. Holy shit.
Denari either.
Yeah, I was in the basement. I was opening up. I had to go get a fucking monster, so I missed a lot of it, but it was a clinical.
Heard. Unlocked the back end, bro.
It's just looking like a little admin here.
Now playing that verticality with the Deimos can be really deadly.
Sense though to kind of counter out D, probably for the lobby or the reception walk.
It's nice to see Denari's pick rate steadily tick upwards. Another reason why you'd bring an operator like Sens or even Lion, the operator we were talking about previously, the 417 by many, one of the strongest guns in the game. You ask players about it, that thing hits like a truck.
Wait for some
you are
picks,
watching right now and listening
double check
to my
soda,
voice, and
send the
play
BB
Twitch
at reception,
or Sens or Aurora or any of these players or any of these operators that have the 417 and you are not running it.
Into pro.
Okay, call it out.
Is he on the pro table? On the pro table.
Yeah,
oh, there's a jammer there.
It's a
okay.
pretty ridiculous gun, Parker. It hits like a truck, but we're in the site now.
Oh, this guy's just gonna go glow instead.
Back by the Tachanka. Doesn't find anything, goes fishing.
Where the fuck is the bomb?
Comes up blank.
Active denial. Why bring it to Tachanka over the Goyo? Because you can
on
use
Kino,
it
wherever he may be. Fantasy's just kind of dry walking this.
Ooh! Great spot here.
It works out though.
Kino, a sitting
duck.
Is that a
split push?
As well, but hold on. Gavin
There's
finds
2 on
two
CEO repel.
I'm
so confused. There's like a whole admin clear with a CEO.
We're gonna need an instant replay on that.
Here
comes the default plant fire will go down. Pino manages to get away with it. A swing on in. Gavin is last alive, and he tears through them all.
Wait,
it's Gavin on 4K looking for the ace. He will hunt down Hates.
Oh,
he's got a good read on him, but Hates will shut him down.
Almost retake. Holy shit.
Tie game.
He does the most, but it's not enough, Parker. Good try from Gavin on that top floor, but in the end, it's just the collapse coming through. Really got to focus on that entry game from Fantasy once again. Undefeated on his attacking opening engagements in yesterday's game against Weibo. He really found that gap this time around. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact they didn't
do you do
have
energy
as
drinks,
much
Fett? I
style for that
forget.
bending hallway.
Do I do energy drinks? I did a lot of Monster.
That gap was found then coming through from that player
in
on
Manchester,
Fantasy,
but
able to get in, get deep, and get those.
I did a lot of Monster.
I did a lot of Monster.
Focus here. He was just in.
Not really.
CEO side.
I'm a Celsius guy.
Or something and
Celsius.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm healthier while drinking it. And then recently I got into coffee because like all my colleagues in fucking lab just all go get coffee.
Yeah.
Even though I don't really fucking like it.
Wait,
but it's
you like when you go get coffee, you get like the fraps and shit. You get like
no, I get the sweet. I get the sweet. Yeah, I get the sweet shit like a white chocolate mocha, bro. I have to get some sweet shit. I cannot do like I cannot do any like fancy fucking bitter fucking coffee bullshit.
One of the
Farms ginseng.
Ginseng.
Second only to our good Australian.
Celsius is damn near worse than Monster. How? They said they got vitamins in that shit, bro.
He was not successful.
They said they had the healthy shit.
He was not.
That's just apparently accelerating my metabolism according to the brand.
What's at stake for this matchup? By the way,
according to the brand.
Followed along yesterday. All of the teams in this group, save M80, were in action. The team that has the day off today is Team Heretics.
Cheese baked diffuser. Wow.
That's definitely a play by Wizard. Diffuser is there, and I'm going to be honest with you, Jesse. I would be steaming mad if I was Wizard.
Slammed him.
Listen, guys, everything in this world's fucking bad for you.
Yeah.
What's at stake?
Rebranded cancer in a can. All right, Hunker. I don't. All right, bro.
I mean, yeah.
Ninjas in pajamas are tied.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
With
I'm sipping on
M80
some
in dead
cancer.
last. The only reason why they're tied is because M80.
Listen, bro, if it ain't gonna kill you, it's not worth it.
If Nip
That's true.
loses this without picking up a point, they will be in very serious danger of being the first team and the only team to go home from Group A. Though, if you watch the Weibo FearX game, FearX is also on the bubble. They have just a single point so far, so not that much farther ahead.
Lots of Siege still to be played in these groups, but yeah.
Rotating the yellow take?
Dropping
yellow Skylight here?
The opponents they've gone
I think they are,
It doesn't seem like they really know exactly what they want to do.
I think that's just their identity, though. I think they just have like a lot of flips, because like last round, too, they also went for admin, then flipped to like CEO. Then this round, it looks like they're flipping to yellow's drop.
I was missing the Denari in the
last round. Big flip team, big Team Secret fans.
Scorpion play now, too.
Bunch of flippers.
Rocking on that Ella, so... We've seen the slowness from NIP losing their first player and trying once again for a third time on this admin clear.
Oh, that's double. This guy got double on his ass.
A little bit of premonition from Hayes.
C4. Diffuser's so huge. Get to pick in yellow, then C4's over break.
Oh, Diffuser's so huge, man.
So huge. Wow.
For 12 kills, 6.
Yeah, look at this guy just upside down, just unfazed. I miss when people would do this with Grim with the bailiff.
Have once again stalled out. It's allowed M80 to reposition with just below a minute
Pino
to go. Hayes is on the board.
At a coffin. Do you still call that coffin? TV?
He and Pino now tied for 4 kills.
We called it small.
Just below Fantasy. There goes Cons. Diffuser
Gold D finally goes down 3v2 though. Still very losable. 30 seconds off. Not necessarily that losable. They have Chunka too. Nice, Gunner. When did he get here? What the fuck?
And now Hayes, who's been
probably right in there the whole time.
Even better. I don't know what he'll be able to accomplish.
Sean,
not much.
I'm not a rat.
The seesaw match will now tilt back in favor of the defending major champs as M80 goes back up by a single round, but that's all they've been able to lead by.
Pino, a bit of a madman in that round. I think you saw the writing on the wall in the 3v5.
What's the point of a group stage? Why not throw 16 teams in a bracket? Because, first of all,
does manage to get a kill. It catches them in
the seeding of the group stage works. And you get bracket fucked. But the seeding of the bracket matters a lot. Like, one team is eliminated, yes, only, but like you do not also want to be the team that starts in loser's bracket because you don't have the chance for a loss. If you get 4th place, you start in loser's bracket.
Like, there's really a chance that like all the good teams are on one side of the bracket if you don't seed them out in group stages, and then all the bad teams are on the other side of the bracket, and then you would have a grand finals where somebody gets 3-0 like fucking Cag and Furia at reload.
In a lot of these attacks, I want to see him locking in a little bit
because like it's like a tournament. You're supposed to like gradually get harder and harder games. Group stage figures you. It's like group stages are your placement matches,
and so I have to play them.
And then you fucking then rank this playoffs, and then
enough success on it.
champion is winning.
I'm by far and away not a pro player.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I don't think I need to say the obvious. But you don't got to be a pro player to know that if you play Blackbeard for 3 rounds,
what do I call it? Like what I was saying earlier about like first day, like chat. Imagine like I always say like first day is like the worst day for like a lot of teams because it's like APAC day 1 is like a meme for a reason because all the other teams are like currently getting into their groove. So that's why you need like the elongated like Swiss phases or group phases are like it evens out and like lets the teams fully play everyone and sort themselves into a playoff bracket. Which is why like formats like Reload or EWC kind of like fuck that a little bit because EWC is like you eliminated people within day 1. You know, so
yeah.
Hibana, who no longer needs to reload her ex-Kairos, yada yada yada.
I think it's like one of the most important parts of the tournament.
It's definitely
Jesse. What
the system in place is a good system.
Yeah.
Entry stats for NIP as they've now surrendered 2 players, putting themselves in a 3v5 with 2 minutes still to go.
Yeah, the recovery rate was brutal for NIP.
Matt got his kill from
attack yesterday where they didn't get the opening pick.
Top 4 scored by NIP though. Is this basement?
Sign for them. They do get 1 back.
I think it's basement, yeah.
Down, but
basement,
again,
huge
just
roam.
like in round 3, M80 are happy with how their roam game has gone. They've cleared out 2 of the
leave 1 player in the backside.
Themselves in a man advantage, and they've retreated back towards the basement. Now this time, NIP actually have hard breach. Both Cons and Hates bringing that utility. I know Hates last time was on the Buck. Of course, no longer has access to those can openers, so is bringing the flashes. It's all that he had access to. But still, with this utility in hand for NIP, the question is how do they manage the clock? You've got all the tools you should need. Smokes for a plant, hard breach for the walls, soft destruction for up above on Pino. But can you get it down? Can you keep track of all these members on M80? It's going to be a very difficult task from NIP. They've got the tools available to them, but there's a lot that they've got to keep track of in the last 60 seconds.
And they got bogged down in this exact position the last time they had to attack this bottom floor bomb site.
That's a hidden Goyo.
At the time, they had completely separate tools. They've still got those boogie drones, which will give them a bit of an advantage.
Can they get front bridge open? If front bridge is open, this is actually like not unwinnable for NIP. Oh wait, never mind. 3 C4s. I lied to your face. This is unwinnable for NIP.
I don't think they do have it open. This guy just used 2 on the hatch, right? Or was hatch open for a round?
Dead shortly thereafter.
Yeah.
If they're not open, if they're not getting it open right now, they're trolling. Literally, they have 1 thing they need to do this round. Wait, real?
Well, Pino has 2 smokes.
He does have an advantage of 1.
If they know where the warden is,
we're 14 Hibana pellets, 1 ace charge, and we're not going to open the front breach.
Put the first half in the books.
Oh, I guess it works. I guess it fucking works.
Marches in.
Never mind, it doesn't work.
Pino on the board is down goes
Wait.
Pino. Hates has found quite the opening.
There's no way. There's no way.
It's Gunner who's now retaken from above, searching for an angle.
There's no way. There's no way that's how they won the round. They just double flooded through fucking cage and won that round like that. There's no fucking way.
3 for NIP.
Jesus
My goodness.
Christ,
no closer to a conclusion
bullshit,
as we change sides.
How's that for a bounce back, Gabriel Eduardo? An ace coming in through this game to finish off the first half after being the lowest fragging player on NIP in yesterday's game against Weibo. He has completely turned his game around and has kept NIP competitive in this match through the first half. Excellently played by him. I was a little concerned because despite having all that hard breach, Parker, they didn't open the main breach. They had 1 guy playing above,
or burgers
funneled
for
everybody
me
else through the
on average probably pizza.
Risky play, but because they had good information, they had pings on where those players were at. They saw that it was free. They saw how far back M80 were playing. They made that call.
Dude, that's got to be a poll.
Right
I'm polling that.
Not sure if it was Cons or someone else who made that call, but it was really smart from NIP.
Pizza.
Great job
of
capitalizing.
I'll do the same thing.
Maybe had on that defense being a little bit too passive.
Pittsburgher.
We have a very brief tech pause.
1 minute.
Pizza board gear.
I want to see if our chats have differing populations.
Oh, I did 3 minutes.
I picked pizza because I feel like
classic.
I eat a chicken sandwich more than like a ground beef burger.
Well, I mean, depending on who you ask, a lot of people call a chicken sandwich a chicken bug.
Chad, does chicken sandwich classify as a burger?
Used to situations like this, so Fabian working through it with his team. I honestly don't think M80 should be in so high of spirits right now, Parker. I know there's not a lot of data out there, but just because of the current patch we're on. But Consulate is
I know what I am.
Probably
I definitely
the
know what I
most
am.
defender-sided map in Professional Siege with Skyscraper's removal. That's been one of the big talking points.
You know what I just said?
Skyscraper defender side of
easy.
map for
That's
Fortress,
an easy one.
Many are expecting to be an extremely attacker-sided map.
But man,
it's
let me
going to
tell
shift
you,
all the statistics a little bit more offensive.
Oh, good Berg is fire. I'm just saying, like, I value something like on average. Do I crave it more?
Dominant. A 3-3 split for
I think I crave
might look
the
Berg.
on paper.
Okay. What one?
On the opponent's map
for you in your chat?
I absolutely.
Unless it hasn't finished.
Oh, it hasn't finished yet. But pizza's definitely winning. 60-40%.
Pizza won for me by 8 votes. 78-70.
Players that really stuck things together. Round number 1. One by diffuser clutching in that 1v4.
Another thing is like, bro, you can make a good burger at home. It's like hard to make a good fucking pizza at home.
That's true. I'm not in that phase of my life yet.
Sweeping his way through the back hall through that small office, taking no prisoners en route to what might be the first ace.
Kiss the chef apron. Bro, I'm fucking. If I ever go to a restaurant and I see like a blue cheeseburger, I'm fucking swooping that shit up immediately.
Has the day off.
Like I would do some really slutty things for a blue cheeseburger.
Sadly, I've never liked blue cheese.
We'll do battle first before M80 plays up against the Red Hot Weibo Gaming.
Nah, don't
then
have taste buds.
FearX versus Nip in a match.
Maybe a zombie band, clash band, NIP,
finishes last in this
another
group,
Grim
depending on,
band,
of course,
Glass
what
band.
In this game today, Heretics and M80 will then play in the final matchup. And then the last set of games in this group, Heretics and Weibo Gaming, and FearX and M80. If you are Nip and you do not manage to put up enough points by round 4, you have the final day of groups off. That is devastating. That means that your fate will very likely be in the hands of somebody else. No team.
I'll eat all the blue cheese for you guys.
In that situation. That's just the lay of the land for Group A, as we've got
Sim for daddy
groups here in Phase 1 of SI.
Plenty still to be played for, but a scary spot for NIP nonetheless. I did do a fact check on you, Parker. There were no aces on the first day of the 6 Invitational, so unless there were some aces in our first set of games, I didn't see any, but unless there was 1 or 2 earlier today, that will be the first ace of the event from Hate, so congratulations to him. We've gone through operator bans. I like the Glass band coming out from NIP. A lot of respect being shown to Kino, in my opinion, the best sniper player in the world, so removing that tool from him. Yazami also being removed from M80. That was the primary operator played by Hates on the defense in yesterday's game versus Weibo. So I think showing some respects to what has been the best ninja in the server today.
We get confirmation from our wonderful analyst, Fresh, that there were no aces, so this should be the very first one, other than
the Thatcher fast plant to deny C4s and shit. So. Gunners underneath. Thatcher's ready to react to any smokes or C4s. C4. I mean, there was a C4 down.
They try to sweep on over.
Oh, they get him with the swing though.
Who's on the windows? Not watching that. And all hell will break loose with 9 players.
Plant that way. What?
Candela's tossed out by.
Plant went down. Wait.
A shotgun in hand as Gavin plays from down below. Very leisurely picks off Hates.
Gavin's posty.
Kino means that the disruption from the Candelas
They're looking for him now. One player drops down. Gav, good awareness. Know that he's going to get hunted. And he gets all the way out. Holy shit.
Escaped that first half without being able
to get back in at all
against his opponents. Diffuser on double duty, watching the diffuse kit, but they are very quickly
charge.
running
Another
good
double
on
swing.
The side of Nip.
Up out, Gavin refrags. Beautiful. Absolutely
Gavin
beautiful.
Got 1 apiece. And what a
he's that coach. He's shaking his
for
head.
the very
that boy
first
is not
round of
fucking
this
with
second
it.
half.
Wait.
M80 will regain the lead.
That boy is not fucking
Something
with
we've
it.
said now 3 times.
And a very M80 attack.
Wait.
To start their offensive side here in
Who won that round? Why does M80 look like they lost the round and NIP got hyped?
That push was Gavin playing down
NIP
below.
did not get
often
hyped.
what you're afraid of in that plant is being denied.
I heard a script. Was it from the other game?
Denied from
Am I
down
stupid as
below.
fuck?
Gavin had secured piano, so they knew they couldn't get denied horizontally. The smoke was playing over towards admin side. The smoke was not going to have any opportunity to stop that plant. All they really had was the nitro cell from Cons, and that's great. But when you've got a Monty planting, he can block the vast majority of that explosive damage. Hot and Cold does go down, but he does his job
did get
before he
hyped?
does. So he managed to get
Y'all
the
confusing
kit
me,
onto the
man.
floor.
Y'all confusing me.
Really
Wait, wrong stream. Oh shit. Shit. Twitch.tv/Rainbow6 Bravo. Let me rewind a little bit.
Does go down, but he does his job.
Diffuse. And Duty watching the defuse kit, but they are very quickly running out of time on the side of Nip. Wizards last alive. Diffuser gets 2. Gavin and Gunner 1 apiece.
That was other team. It was other team. It was another team. They did not get hyped.
This is a bit of a change. We saw an awful lot of shield bans leading up to the LCQs for this for this SI, and through those qualifiers,
based on bomb site,
shield bans.
maybe looking like backside split take is what they're going to go for. Get the Montane down dirt, open the front wall, pinch the site from both sides.
I think a lot of it's
you can watch SR versus T+, most likely.
With consulate, you're struggling to get into the building, and shields aren't really what's going to help you do that. Normally, that's going to be more things like a Grim, like a Capitao, like a Ying, these displacement operators to actually get you through some of these really annoying windows. M80, no problems getting through the window in round 7, but still, that will continue to be an issue for them. Might be go to the basement for round number 8, and this is going to be a bit of a separation from what M80 want to do on their bomb site rotation. Already deep in through electrical. They're going to be hitting the server side very quickly here.
And with the wall being shot out the way it is, and this door being barricaded, there's no way that M80
Demo's trophy on the shield. Demo's
trophy.
Must be fucking nice.
For the time being, standing pat.
Must be nice of a charm to commit.
What is it? Pin strike?
Nip no.
No, I'm saying the lack thereof.
Oh.
Now you know. But what we don't know is what will happen next.
Do they know about Fantasy?
Bro, you got the TSM Zofia skin. Don't talk to me.
I believe.
Man, that'll be shit. I want the TSM logo with World Champ on it.
TSM logo with the World Champ. Nah, that'd be fucking aura. Backside take, getting completely pressed by NIP, but good slow pacing.
Oh! Fantasy.
That was actually really good ADS by Montane. Fantasy just shit on him.
From M80. A brawl will break out.
Fantasy just shit on hot and cold. Actually, that like wasn't even like that was a really good ADS at a hot and cold. That's a flashback. Yeah, holy fuck.
Sitting at 7 kills, second on the team. Cons still searching for kill number 1. Up against.
This is what I mean. The chat, like the coordination by M80 there. Make sure like it goes to even.
Side of Cons here. Gunner's assault going down spiral stairs.
I don't know what point I'm trying to make. Let's flush the round first, and then my point will be valid or invalid based on that.
At this point, the push from M80, I think, has done pretty much what it wanted to do, but now you've got 30 seconds to get a plant down. Really strong mirror window, still going to be in the site here. If they haven't cleared those out, the drop.
That's hot.
Gunner's got one of those death marks remaining.
Gavin got sprinted around. That's a good play by Cons, actually.
Gunner, in hopes
of
keeping this
1v1.
one close, will need to pull off a
1v2.
No!
And he runs a little bit too quickly.
Holy shit.
2 kills for Cons, both statement kills. High impact, high value.
Man.
It's one thing to break that goose egg, but it's another to get 2 kills to win your team the round.
But I was going to say, like, that's probably a round where, like, with the way Fantasy was shooting right there, that's probably a round where he literally gets a 4K if M80 aren't coordinated.
But he gets the kills.
But thankfully they are coordinated.
Great anchor play coming through from him. I think M80 just a little bit low on time for that push. I thought their server clear was relatively successful.
Never let it go with the fact that I went 11-5 and beat Gav in a ranked game, get me on a M80.
A little bit in the
bro, Gav probably playing with this fucking dipshit IRLs who don't know how to play the game.
Ended up in
Can't think of the sub, I appreciate man.
Really get the coordination that they wanted, pinching from 2 different angles. We see the shots coming through once again. Really nicely played, I think, by both teams on that server side, but the anchor play a bit better by Cons. And Gunner, you know, sometimes you're sprinting, you get a wrong call on where someone is. Time was pretty low there.
Joking.
It looks a little goofy maybe in the 1v1, but it happens.
Actually, I'm not joking. That is who he plays with. He just plays with IRLs and then he just runs in and trolls.
Kind of defied the odds in that
Wait,
first half.
we joking?
No, I would never joke. I'm a non-joker. I'm all serious.
You better not be joking.
Never joking. Gav just sucks. Yeah, no, I agree. Gav is just terrible.
That's not the kind
no, don't say that about Gav. Don't say that about Gav.
I know how this team is going to play.
That's Big Winnie Gavini.
What you do is you look at it and you say,
Big Winnie Gavini.
What do you think of the SI theme? Like the graphics? I think it's just sick.
It's like flowers and
fabrics. Yeah, yeah.
Much more traditional consulate. And both teams came as close as you could get a 1v1. About as close as the scoreline has been through the entire.
What's the Flowers against the base round where Hates just literally sprinted through the entire side and killed everyone?
A little bit more fire up against a team
that was half his skills.
That was insane.
Showed up off the game. M80 would be making mincemeat out of you.
Luke, thank you for the sub to die. I appreciate it. I love you, brother. Yes, sir.
Oh, I like that. Ooh, that's a nice cam.
Back at the Munich Majors.
That's a nice cam. Good thing I'll never ever have to use that in my rank cam. That's a nice cam.
It was a couple of years ago, so it isn't always as effective as sometimes you want it to be.
Well, hold on a second. But the people I play with in ranked they make it seem like nothing's changed.
Listen, King Stompin was putting some crazy work with that gun yesterday, so it can still have a lot of impact.
Low stairs hold.
You got to know how to use it.
That takes half HP with the C4.
Hot and cold, sticking on this
they get people on their repels.
Space
up against Pino.
Is one shotgun blast enough to
Nip were very
slow down a
successful
shield?
Rebuffing that
so enough bullets.
Damn.
Not so hard to clear at the vigil.
Gunner gets hates, nice.
He does find him on the window, so not as
freak down. They get a guy on the rappel in the yellow stairs, like with the yellow window rappel. They can cut this guy off, go for kill on him if they want. Roll a ying up on him, force him to turn on his goggles, run at him at the same time.
You've got your hard anchor operators still.
Birdie off.
Pino on that Warden, Cons on that Pulse, even Fantasy on the Mozzie with that.
You know, gets top 4 control though. It's completely given up by NMP. They're playing Pulse underneath Piano, right? Yeah, they're playing Pulse underneath Piano.
There's a lot of space to M80, but that doesn't mean it's going to be easy to get into the bomb.
Oh, never mind. They're going to go for a side pick with them.
Especially if these nitros can land.
I mean, Hates has been their best player from the mid-round on.
Yeah.
The hatch is open.
So early in the round.
This guy probably just peel out.
His C4 is already... Well, that's not his C4, never mind.
Lander Batman cheered X100. Can you do a stream with Cheezer or
to step up
Cafe?
Who are these people?
Who are those people? Anchor players.
They can flank. Oh, no.
Kino not expecting
Gritties are too high.
Work his way up those yellow stairs.
Top 4 control down, and then Castle just retakes it. Oh, that's really rough. Everyone's here. Wait.
Found safe shelter inside the bomb site. He has defuse kit in hand. Nobody from Nip seems to be any the wiser. Great coverage.
Good gap plan, I guess.
Bro, these guys are always going to plan down like
last
second.
Point. 3 kills through 2 rounds, Jesse, and an advantage for Nip. But in the
Diffuser
post plan,
has it. Come on, D. Come on, D.
Have to wonder
don't shuffle too much, D.
Do to regain his position.
D's hit the back.
Nice, Gunner. And the D has vert.
Easy picks for Diffuser and Gavin. Diffuser shrugging off some damage above. Gunner side by side. There goes Pino. And now it's up to Fantasy to clutch this one out, trying to long arm through the wall.
That was beautiful. He's trying to reinforce
the He keeps reinforcing by the death mark. Gets the job done. So much gadgetry saved by M80 for the post.
Chat, that was really good coordination between Gunner and Diffuser. Like, Diffuser was about to get swung, and like, yes, he probably would have won that gunfight, but at the same time, like Case getting counter diffused was starting. Gunner repels in, and Diffuser peeks him as Gunner's repelling in because he knows he's looking at Gunner. Beautiful coordination.
I don't think it would have changed the result of that round. Strongly held in M80.
The things Fury will do to me, I'd love to see that matchup, J1 Josh.
A Monty band coming through from NIP. Hot and Cold has been way too good with this operator. If it doesn't get removed, I will be shocked. It's Deimos instead. All right. They clearly have a game plan. They think they can counter the Monty. Let's hear how they're going to do it.
Timeout?
I can't hear this shit, bro, for real, on God No Cap.
Well,
I wouldn't understand it anyways, on God No Cap.
Portuguese, but...
Parker, that's my
well, I could, yo, what if
we do as much as we can.
You can like extract, you know, like sometimes they say like the clashy, the yingy, clashy.
The clashy,
the yingy.
My apologies. You know what? We wouldn't have even
match pointy.
I'm letting you steer the ship. You wanted to do a non-existent listen in a language you don't speak, and I admire you for that.
Oh, look at that guy. That guy's pulling his lips. Damn.
I shoot for the stars, Parker, and sometimes I miss, but at least I'm shooting.
I want to do that to you, bro.
I go back to this Monty point with Hot and Cold.
Things I would do that motion and more.
Season, Hot and Cold had more plants than any other human being on the planet in Professional Rainbow Six. Entered the game with 69 plants. With the 2 players so far through the 3rd quarter, he'll be up to 71 on the season, which continues to be the highest of anybody in the world. It's something that NIP really need to focus on.
Oh wait, the cable. He can't
because twice
he can't walk all the way to Gunner to fist bump him because the cable is so.
He's pointing at that shit.
The very default plants just through the closest window available to him to the bomb site, and the players on NIP were really scattered. You saw the flank going up yellow stairs.
Reinforce?
Was all the way
guy's probably pissed.
When that plant was going down, you had a couple other players kind of towards benches.
That guy's probably screaming, man, why do I keep reinforcing the fucking wall, even though he was not winning that shit anyways.
Look at the format of SI. How many teams qual from groups? 4 teams out of every 5.
And finding some way to
one team doesn't make it out of groups, but one team also goes straight to loser bracket, so it's like basically almost the same as getting eliminated unless you're literally like just a perfect team.
Stream yesterday, it is quite advantageous to have a multilingual.
I wonder what the furthest somebody has gone being in the loser bracket off the road.
Birthday cake. She is now 2 for 2 on delivering birthday cakes to players who have.
No one. I don't think anyone's ever won starting from loser bracket though, right? Like surely not.
No, starting. No.
Yeah.
Look, defeat is the bitter taste. but the cake was gone.
Yeah, it's just unprobable, like losing that much in a group stage and then like becoming perfect.
Always the first.
Turning
Ooh,
27
true fact.
And was on that NIP roster when they won the 6 Invitational a few years ago.
Here,
Ingrid Capital.
Have you confronted Fett yet about not including you in his Dream Pro League team? I hate you, Fett. I hate you, Fett. I hate you, Fett.
in Paris, with things coming back here, you expect them to
I hate you, Fett.
Not doing what?
Some of that old magic, but it's a very
not including me in your Dream Pro League team. I hate you, Fett. I hate you, Fett.
So.
Dog, you're retired.
I hate you, Fett. I hate you, Fett. I hate you, Fett.
With us
valid.
to the top floor,
I'll come back for your dream team.
I really want to see them.
If you come back, I'll put you on that shit for real. I'm gonna cap, bro. Bolo, Spoit, Shaiko, stomping.
I don't want to be on there.
Bolo, Spoit, Shaiko, stomping. Who's on yelling? I don't fucking know. You?
I don't
You watch all that shit, bro.
It's been so long since we've been in the saddle together that I forgot you were.
So if you Bolo, what the fuck, yo? Hold on, reset.
Yep.
If you Spoit, Shaiko, stomp, and we're on a team, who's playing Shields?
But quarters too.
I'll play Shields.
Ooh, beggar.
I believe in our viewers' ability to divide 12 by 4.
I don't.
I had a little shield stint.
The reason why
they flipped to a yellow take. Look like they want to go admin for a little bit there, but they're going yellow. I think was it always yellow? I don't know what this. This is a very flexible op lineup. That is a Mira for sure. That is a Mira. Holy fuck.
At this point in time, if you're Tachanka, you need to play more sheltered and get the
I don't know what that is. I don't know in what world you would actually be able to play that.
Oh, they fired him off. Coming out from connector window. Can he cross the yellow CEO window? He's getting powered? He's getting powered. Oh, shit. Good awareness by Hot and Cold. I can't believe Hot and Cold got out. That was a really good power by M80. Both these teams are moving, dog.
Especially with Gavin and Diffuser gobbling up.
Is there a counter pressure anymore?
Gunner heating up here.
Where's Gunner going to move? Gunner going to move to like somewhere else?
I don't think of Gunner as a
rotating out.
Player,
they're leaving.
Great value out of that firebolt, and now we can see M80 starting to get things a little bit more opened up. Hot and Cold Yellow is still going to be the brunt of this push. That's
Matt going to go spiral now,
but he's actually exited the building and is going to rotate over to the
CEO window.
Regrouping with Gunner, hoping to do a similar plant to what they did
last time. C4 is ripped though.
You can see it. Gunner's formulating right now. Gunner's formulating.
Yeah.
Of HP.
He has to push through. He has to push through. Oh, Gunner gets one C4. He went too early. Way too early.
The parents of the DMR is a bit of a choice. Nip finding a
doable for M80 now.
Very, very quickly.
Another C4. Oh, I go underneath. He's dead. Yeah.
Coverage down goes Hot, and Gunner is outside. No team has won consecutive rounds. And it will happen yet again. Nip clawing back. Yeah. Nip has tied or trailed through this entire match. Through 10 rounds.
Ooh, that guy saved the round. You see that? He got a little kiss for it.
Guaranteed all 12.
That's what you get when you save the round, guys. Your coach gives you a little kiss, maybe a little ass slap.
Would you play better if Poach kissed you or no?
M80 tried to adapt to that.
I did play better
because
Poach kissed
coming in from down below. Previously, it was Gavin that controlled that portion of the map for M80. Didn't stop any vertical denial from coming through. This time, he was pushing up the yellow stairs. He gets caught off guard midway through that push. Kino as well on the Ying, not having a lot of impact in the midst of that. So despite some good kills from Gunner, the game plan wasn't quite enough. That's the death from Kino that you saw. Not a lot of impact. And then there goes the Nitro to finish off the planter. So good adaptations from NIP. You can see some of that attack timeout coming through, how they're addressing that CEO window plant. A little surprised that M80 chose to go for it again.
Maybe lose this map, but I go about Bank and be your ass at that map. Hey, they might have whipped it out. Bank is their permaban, actually. NGL, bro.
NGL.
Limit test day 1? Oh, wait, what the fuck is map 3?
Load in here for what should be
Chalet.
Win.
Yeah, it looks like the helipad. Oh, it is. I see the house. Now. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Yellow green color.
Okay.
So far, 100% success rate. That color green has won all time.
I'm dying.
Actually, my stats shows that they lost.
I'm dead.
That is also true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure.
The color has won
Chalet, bro,
all
that's
10
Nip's
rounds,
permaban. So there's 2 permabans.
Not a bad day.
Okay.
The color of.
I don't know.
I hope fucking M81's this time.
Yeah, but I hope.
Snot green. I don't.
Sorry.
It's a little bit more yellow.
Is that a fast hit?
Wait, they're about to bust down. They're about to bust down.
What's
this is piano, right?
No, this is not piano. This is like a basement site. No? Am I stupid as fuck? I think it's a basement site. I think it's garage.
Lounge. What the fuck is service? Oh, it's.
I think it's just a straight kill, like a piano kill.
Garage. Okay. The BNK FearX logo
is way too quiet.
Where's this drone at? Where is this drone at?
One top floor.
Doing notes. I was like,
You're gonna ace the wall and then go as they're acing the wall, I think. Yep.
Oh, down the hatch.
Air hatch.
Yeah.
Down the hatch. Down the hatch.
They found the player though.
Yeah.
Chasing him.
Kino now sprinting in. He's
T4,
on shield duty this time.
backed up. Gunner. Nope. Did not have the front door leave.
He'll be on a very typical hard breach.
They take top 4 really fast.
They lost their side head opportunity though. They lost their side head opportunity.
I don't think that was the play though. I think it was just piano kill.
I don't know. Kino looked. He glanced at it.
He did glance at it. He did glance at it.
He was like licking his lips, man.
I'm just worried about the roamers now. Like there's 2 roamers above.
Yeah, they certainly have, partner, with this heavy.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
If
If I heard, listen, guys, you're gonna open the wall. You're gonna run through piano and then jump down and hit the side.
That's a crazy call.
I would be rock fucking hard, bro. I would be rock hard.
Oh, you like that call?
Yes, I would be fucking rock.
Lucas, come take this up.
M80, and if the other player in NIP could get away with something, it could be big. They pop a logic bomb and he runs right back to sight.
First blood.
Oh, smoke coming through. Pipe plant already going down. Flashbang onto lockers. Good. Gavin holding the flank.
So far.
Good Gunner. Oh, sorry, Gunner holding the flank. Double kill Gunner. Beautiful cuts player. Nice diffuser. Good awareness. Holy shit. Good round.
Of this series.
Good round.
Round 11 and M80 regains the lead again.
Gunner kills a double swing on the main door flank. That's crazy.
Led by more than a single round. That still holds true. Nip yet to have a lead in this map. And now they find themselves on the ropes. M80 will look to do something they have not been able to do, and that's win 2 rounds back-to-back. If they pull it off, they put Consulate, their own map, in the win column with a 7-5 score line. If they falter, we go to overtime.
Still attack time.
Kino's so happy.
In M80.
He's probably like, man, I really wish I jumped down the hatch like you said.
I don't think he said it. You just really want to see that happen.
Great push from M80, I have to say.
That's a crazy call. I'm not gonna lie though. Like that makes me want to. Now that you talked about it, I want to see a team do it, bro.
Well, dude, imagine you're in security, like, yo, guys, wall is open. And it's just like a blitz in kitchen.
Flank from Fantasy eventually got shut down on his retreat down the spiral stairs. Then you saw Gunner's front door finding 2 players who were trying to get re-aggressed up onto that mid floor. So it really did feel like M80 had all the bases covered, forcing the plant to the bottom floor. While
that reminds me of like Troy's gap to kill East when he fucking jumps rafters window or on border, you know, like when he jumps catwalk window, vaults over down lower east and runs at the guy from lower east.
That was round number 9. It was a successful.
What?
Yeah, that's like last stage. His blitz route to kill East with his team was
that's sick.
He would literally vault through cat window, drop down, and run up the East stairs to kill him.
Nip played this bomb site back in round number 2. And it was their very first successful attack. And as you pointed out, round number 9, M80 successful on attack as well. So something's got to break at this point. Either the defenders have to win or that back-to-back round stat for M80 has to be broken. All we know is we've got just a little over 2 minutes to go. And if you're Nip, you got to be happy with where you're at, but there's still a little bit more work to be done before you set yourself up for your own map.
I want to see a big round out of Hates. He's roaming top floor and CEO, playing on that mute this time around. And don't forget,
what is Gunner just chilling in dirt for? He's going to go basement or is just
now almost concluding the second
having a good time.
Jolly
old time.
The best player.
You never know what Gunner's
going
to be up to.
Side hit again. Just again and again and again.
He's the first I think.
I believe
I'm not lying. I think M80 might have figured these guys out.
Well. Yeah. The fraggers on the side of Nip have completely
they have bird on him.
Cons has picked up 5 kills now, just through this second half. He's gone.
What a shot by Diffuser.
Taking
they have to leave though. They got Vert too fast.
Diffuser lucky number 13. Gavin on 13.
Con surviving there actually saved NIP for so long.
The kills are certainly there for M80. But what about the map control? Halfway.
Yeah, Gunner has a head of Lark here.
A very pivotal 12th round. Nip still holding on that top floor. So plenty of time for M80 to try to flush them out. But
they found him.
You have to go quickly. You cannot fall behind on this clock.
Yeah, we've fallen back to a plan B, not dissimilar to round 10, where M80 initially tried to rush the bomb site, get something very quick down on the ground.
Coming down yellow stairs. They're going to go for him. They're going to fire him. They know he's on drone.
Confident with their Monty dying, so they pull things back. Hot and Cold jumps back out the closet window, and they're going to try to reposition.
I think Diffuser's dead.
On the west side of the map, so I still think they're going to try to play around those windows, maybe yellow stairs, but it's just going to be awkward with all these defenders around this spot.
They're trying to bait out Diffuser.
Oh,
and
he does.
Traded
by the good lucks.
Down in response. Hot and Cold and Gunner now left.
But they don't know he's down. They have no idea he's down.
He might have saw him in the end.
For Nip to have remaining.
Oh, he gets a plant spot, but you can see him if he goes prone right.
He had a good read on Hates' position. Hates just looking for it, and he'll pull trigger. Pino still down. Gunner with 30 seconds left will take matters into his own hands. M80 going for a very linear execute.
Up gets Pino.
Control over
Hatch is reinforced now. Yeah, Hatch is reinforced. Gunner. Oh my god, Gunner 1v3.
Gunner will now have his hands
Please,
full in a 1v3
show me something, Sean.
to try and win this map outright without needing overtime.
Yeah, it sucks.
Might be a Herculean task, but Gunner has pulled this off. He's a major winning MVP for good reason. He hears the herd of elephants from above.
Herd of elephants from above.
Waiting patiently. Nip biding their time. They'll double up.
Oh no, now he's on the vert.
Into the bomb site.
Oh!
Wait.
There goes one. Pino down for the count. Gunner repositioning. Tearing strips off
he fell down.
Where is Hates? All the while he's killing time. Can they hop on the diffuser? They'll get it by a second.
Holy shit.
Nip hangs on and we'll go to overtime in map 1 of this series.
It does not get much closer than that.
Gunner got so aggressive at the end there because he thought like he thought he was getting pressed. Yeah, he thought the guy was getting hella pressed. Chat, he thought he was getting pressed. That's what.
Close, but
like honest to God, like Nip was playing that like unoptimal. Gunner played it as if they were playing like to fully like force this defuse.
The previous time they played
Holy
that
shit!
Parker, they continued to play up above. Hot and cold with that plant spot really was optimistic trying to get it down. It's difficult to deny from the verticality, but it's not impossible, and NIP were very ready for it.
And he knew they was there. He knew they were there. He knew Hates was there. He looked right at him, but because of the way that the floor goes, there are those metal beams. He couldn't see Hates' head because of his vantage point.
Yeah.
If he had stayed ADS and just stepped maybe 1 or 2 times to the right, he very likely would have had a read on the mute.
Yeah.
But he did not, and because of that, they were able to hold that top floor. M80 had 90 seconds to put one person up on the top floor. We knew they had top floor control. M80 knew they had top floor control, but they decided to gamble on it. It's not a bad gamble, but it's still a gamble. And you often want to go for the sure bet. M80 figured that with the clock being what it was, a linear take was all they could get, and they almost pulled it off.
Yeah.
But 1 second difference is all that matters. And now we have at least 2 more rounds.
Just didn't have time to, I think, go for anything a little bit more thorough, but sometimes that is the game that we play. I want to credit Hates as well.
I mean, he has to lose the first month of full condition for the Domain expansion. That was only during Munich playoffs, so that wasn't during the Swiss stage.
In that second half, well, he gets the kills when it matters and forces this game into overtime. Keep in mind, this is M80's map pick. They are expected to win this as the reigning champions, but
a lot of traps. Thorn Ella Legion, triple traps, anti-shield and anti-plan.
So they're giving them.
He has 3 Thorns in pocket. Wait, they're using the Thorn to deny the CEO window plant. Like in pocket Thorns.
Competitive pool, that should be a boon for them.
Ooh,
that's sick, actually. That's sick. Yeah, that is tech.
Been devastating the lobbies recently, and
I've actually been wondering if we would see any of that.
Traps. It can be really awkward running.
Because dude, it's just the fact that it's so
almost every part of Thorn was buffed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an incredible.
And you don't need to swing the window. It's actually so good now that I think about it.
Weeks ago, my goodness, and Gunner almost losing his life before we could even see the Irish.
You would literally need to. You would literally need to do like that. Remember that like
Thorn having about
with
the
Twitch
same
round?
presence.
Yeah, where you like put you put it in the closet. Yeah, just shoot the smokes out.
Now this is also a map where Thorn works really well for plant denial. Because of the changes to the timer on those razor blooms, you can
now that he knows it's an admin take, you can throw them all over here. Good leave, Kina.
Quickly enough that it will kill the planter.
Nice, D.
Almost like a nitro cell. The hero of the previous round, Hates, is given a pretty anticlimactic send-off as we hit the halfway point of the first round of OT.
Gunner keeps it in pocket. If they go CEO, he saves them all for plant denial. If they come this side, he just uses it for admin pressure.
His 2 teammates get most kills now in the
he keeps one in pocket too to throw at like glow plant or something if it goes for glow plant.
Looking for one of these picks. Vending Hall not being contested so heavily this time, Parker.
They spiral. They get admin control. Oh no.
No. And Khan's on the black finally gets his first kill on attack.
Kino has been
or doubled up on long dust though. They're fighting this long dust hard. They want to keep it. Last for long dust take though. No ward on the enemy team. It's all traps.
They don't have the desk open though.
No.
With the desk not being open is crazy.
Stay alive, Gavin. Stay alive.
Especially the high value ones. But hey, if you're Nip, you'll take all the help you can get. And boy, oh boy, is Pino's presence.
45, 11 flames. left. I don't know if they'll have enough to deny those.
Through the last 7 rounds, that is a pretty.
Here comes admin or long dust tag.
More on this Blackbeard, as you said, his struggles were on attack though. Down goes Gavin to Fantasy, who exchanged an awful lot of his HP, as did Pino, to take up a bit more map control. Final 30 seconds. Diffuser finds his.
What the fuck?
Down
Wait, they're
goes
flooding
Pino
through.
to Diffuser.
Why not glow plant?
Everybody dying at the hands.
I feel like
they
actually had to set up for a glow plant there.
Exact same position all the way back.
No, there's a guy in Chode. There's a guy in Coffin.
Is making it a little bit easier. With 10 seconds left now, M80 just needs to be ever so.
Oh, he got hit by that. He got hit by that. He slowed.
Going off, giving position away. Cons at the halfway point of the
nice.
Gunner and Hot and Colder there to finish the job.
Holy shit.
M80 regain the lead.
Jesus rules. I give the sub to I appreciate
this round to stay in. They are almost out of runway, and again, no team.
Yeah, I used to call this shit Chode, bro.
Back-to-back rounds here on console.
Wait, really?
Yeah. A little hallway with a window. We called it Chode.
Saw them rotate their east push over to the north side.
You know what we called it?
What'd you call it? Loaf?
Short.
Ooh, that actually makes a lot more sense.
Short.
That makes a lot.
And you know what we called the other one?
Towards yellow. Diffuser kind of sticks
Long.
inside a meeting
Big dick.
Close in the meeting window. They really spread apart their defenders, but they did so to allow NIP to walk into the site.
A short and long actually makes a lot more sense, but then I feel like long can be confused with long dusk.
That's a 3v1. M80 played that so well in the micro. They
knew
exactly how to win that round. Didn't get over aggressive, didn't overextend, and did get that 7th round to take the lead.
Fucking DZ callouts, bro. Fucking
Nipper looking in mighty fine form. Go all the way back to the Munich Major.
I guess it's less of a long desk now, huh, than it used to be. It used to be a really long desk.
They really condensed it.
Yeah.
A lot when
they put the desk in 4-3.
Dude, remember how you could make a rotate from fucking like near Bosco into long desk, angle into printer? Oh,
yeah, that was the OG fight, bro.
Yeah,
when you would take admin and then you would just fight the CEO default side.
And if you talk to a lot of the teams,
I remember that shit from ranked, bro. I didn't even play it in comp.
People are sleeping on this Nip squad. When Nipper
oh, and you would always open the top Visa walls, the watch flank or whatever.
Event. I don't see any reason why they
would
the top Visa wall,
like the Visa stairs, like the wall above Visa stairs, like you know what I'm saying from admin.
Oh yeah, the single wall.
Was that a thing in pro? Like you use it to watch flank?
Yeah, that was Jarvis's job when we went to DreamHack Montreal. He was just logged
in
and fucking watch because he would also watch pro door.
Yeah,
been able to keep M80 on the ropes, and that is a point of pride. Who knows?
The OG TSM roam. TSM basement roam on consulate, inspirational. TSM piano take, also inspirational.
That quick rush in that they like to do on this bomb site. It's going to force some adaptations to come through from the North Americans, and we see that in
our
positions.
domain.
A lot of east side players from these guys. We see Gunner, Gavin, Kino, all working the admin/Visa side of the map. Gunner inside of servers for the basement as well. So a lot of pressure going to be focused on, I think, clearing through the other side of the map before they get towards the bomb site. Does that mean full clearing the players up above? That's what we're going to find out.
I mean, if you thought they're going in too quickly, Castle's a terrific operator to slow it down. Denari's available, Legion's available, Ella is available. We've seen all those operators get brought a few times. Hot and Cold, the first casualty for M80. That is not
admin take.
You have lost your IGL.
Ace is gone. I wonder if the hatch is reinforced. If the hatch is reinforced, this is very rough, actually.
Though. They have shuffled that around. Now,
I really hope the hatch is not reinforced. It was reinforced last round, but...
Well, regardless, I think it'll be okay if it's reinforced or not, because it seems like these guys are going to fight this shit.
True.
These guys don't have peel ops. These don't really have peel ops.
Good, Gunner. I don't know what the fuck you got that. Is he below? That sight? He got sight, I think. There's a sight cam, though. That's the rough part for Gunner.
Over the last 20 to 30 minutes. Without him, things might be a little bit trickier. You draw even in terms of player count, 4v4 with a little over a minute to go.
Waiting on the smoke, get some info.
They have the jabs. I wonder if they're going to try to hold and just go for a
default plant?
Expo plant.
Yeah. There's no C4, but there's Val cams, though. Val coming back to site.
The ump being buffed as well. Added to the list of things that got
people fell back to side. They could do the flood. They could do the flood across top if they really wanted to.
Castle barricades, though. Still really
any smokes anymore for Kino? No smoke, so it'd be rough to push that mirror with no smokes.
Top floor's not the bomb site, so despite this clear coming,
they're gonna go repellent CEO at the same time. I think that could be the play. Gonna rotate to CEO repellent at the same time flood, but 30 seconds left, bro. What the fuck are we doing?
He's just outside the bomb site, but there's a lot of defenders holding this, and they've got the.
And he goes straight for default plant.
He's completely fearless. He'll just charge on.
Oh my god! Gunner getting flanked from lounge. Yeah, this is so rough. Now he gets double swung.
You have to have some faith in your teammates.
He's dead. Kino's dead. It's
7-7 OT. Together. Kino now taking some damage. Fantasy struggling his own way through. It's calamity. Pino with 3 kills. Gavin as the last man standing. 10 seconds left to pull off a 1v2. If not, we go all the way, all 15 rounds.
Oh my god! 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 That's probably the best shot I've ever seen in my entire life.
His teammates dumbfounded, the look of surprise on all of their faces.
Holy shit!
It seemed certain that we would go to round 15.
I'm gonna get a noise complaint. I'm gonna get a noise complaint.
Pulls it off with a second left.
Oh my fucking god!
That was one of the nastiest
I'm actually baffled.
The nastiest clip of Gavin's career.
I'm baffled.
Jesus, the flick up to the roof. Knows where he's gonna be.
Wait, bro, that might have been the best shot I've ever seen, bro. Give me the intro to this time, bro. Give me the intro this time. No, like, give me the SI graphic intro.
Alright, guys.
On the other side of M80, Ninjas in Pajamas hoping for a better result on Bank. If they don't.
We got big. M80 versus NIP. M80 just absolutely. It was a close one, back to back. It was a very long time before any. I don't think there was any consecutive rounds on M80. A nail biter match. M80 comes out on top. 8-6.
But Nip can see it, and
big weenie Gavini, maybe the greatest pistol shot in all of Pro League. A little 1v2 with the pistol, running gun, fucking him up.
And
now
so hot and cold, not gonna have that.
I can't remember the bands. This is NIP's map pick. I'm pretty sure NIP has been holding on to this for a little bit, so it's gonna be a doozy. I think consulate was a big one because I think this one might be a little bit rough for M80, but you never know.
Being tossed by M80. Echo is one of those operators that we definitely can see getting a lot of play, both on the bottom floor, but also on the top floor to give some of that information. Really easy to hide yokais around this map. It can be so big, the ceiling's so hard to scan for some of that utility. So I definitely like the Echo band coming through. They just need to make sure they have answers to the Mira if it does come out on the side of NIP. Not being brought in.
I will say though, M80 won their first map. Won their first map of the event. The shakes are not shaking.
I don't know if anybody here watches the former major winning coach Mint. Used to be with
Mint.
and then very
Mint,
briefly
shout out.
was actually with a great deal of this.
Whole streets I must gamble. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Sorry, forgot the prediction.
Let's see Mint's reaction to that. I want to see Mint's reaction to the shout out
last year. Yeah, but Mint did an excellent video on Thorn's application.
Let me know what he says.
As an operator, and this particular bomb site was one that he highlighted for both Thorn and Echo. Echo also received a buff. Now he has 3 OK. Thorn obviously can be used for plant denial on the very common A-bomb bombs or A-bomb plant site. Now there's 2 default spots. I
was having a conversation with Chad about because someone brought up like as a nasty shot, like a Brede dropping the diffuser, that one skyscraper game, and floor banging the guy up through the vert.
That you can see towards the top.
Wait, what do you say?
You know that one Brede clutch?
Or they'll plant
What did Mint say? What did Mint say?
Throw a razor blade.
I don't know. It was just
and it will kill you
bullshit.
immediately if it's thrown well.
Chat was bringing up as a counter argument like Brede's clutch.
I want to say no, just because I don't think teams
like where he was on skyscraper, he drops the diffuser to bait the Solus out, and then like looks through the vert with his pistol and kills her. And I was saying like that's not like that's not a flick though, and they were saying like they like that clutch better. I'm like, yeah, I like that clutch better too, because like that one took brain.
Like more like
Gav's clutch was all just fucking hand muscle, like just fucking
run around,
raw dogging it.
Yeah, but it was in the shit.
Yeah, it was in the shits. It was in the shit.
We're not gonna see it starting in round 1, but wouldn't be surprised if we do see it later on in this game. It is basically a full anchor setup. We can see a little bit of aggression coming out with Hates playing on this elevator hatch. Still, we see Pino on the server stairs. But broadly, this is a full 5-man anchor, and M80 have brought the proper tools to deal with that. You've got a crazy execute combo coming out from M80 with Ying and Grim and Capitao and Deimos. I mean, other than Habana, every single one of these operators is built
fire bottom, fire bird, swing top. Yeah, he's fucking dead.
As well.
Oh wait, Clash though. Clash double might actually save it.
This guy's still fucked. No, this guy's still fucked.
Even if Clash blocks? Oh wait, no, Clash is not playing to block though.
Where exactly that razor blade?
Wait, he's not going to Capitao him?
Just past the halfway point of this round.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Well,
now he's top.
M80.
Yeah, what the fuck? What's the idea? Oh, he's dead.
Aware of Pino's position. over on these blue stairs. Pino
why did Ying
times on consulate? Pino will win the duel, but Hot and Cold immediately
Did Ying's goggles get muted?
Exactly the best to lose your
Is that an interaction?
Going in pocket,
because Kino got blinded by his own flash.
Cons has been downed as well. He was actually all the way back around gold. Not 100% sure how he downed, but picked back up by his teammate.
The mute jammer caught his own goggles, so he couldn't swing through on it.
There was also a flash lower blue, so I wonder if the distance was enough, but I do think it was.
Oh, this guy's dead. Good smoke. Beautiful smoke to get on the long angle. Holy shit, beautiful. Awesome.
Out of that position these
I think if you ever do this, you have to have the warden. There's always smokes.
That's a minute eclipsed from the clock.
Really always
M80
yeah.
steadily chipping away at this Nip defense.
Oh, but no plant spot available though. Hot and Cold needs to go for hatch drop plant if anything. Oh, and he gets shit on too. That's fucking nuts.
Wizard. I mean, after that Gavin shot, everything looks very pedestrian at this point.
On the bomb, maybe?
Gavin's still very much alive.
Oh, right idea where he is, but Wizard is shitting on them.
My goodness, he does.
Wizard is dogging on them. Holy fuck.
Nip winning round number 1. And for the first time in this entire series, Ninjas in Pajamas have a lead.
Nice to see them finally get up on the board with an advantage, but it really does feel like M80 had the tools to win that round, Parker. The time was low, but not brutally low. They had server control. They had, again, so much utility with all the operators that they brought. Losing Kino was unfortunate. And, you know, I said after he went 2 and something on map 1 that I didn't think he made any brutal mistakes. Round 1 here, that's when you expect to win.
Executed big. I've been watching your videos ever since. Let's fucking go, Essen. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Let's go, fucking guy.
Let's go, guy.
Loses this opening duel.
Go, guy.
A bit of utility in the pocket as well. And then in the end, it gets a little messy. I'm not exactly sure what Fantasy was doing there in the Clash. He doesn't play Clash on this site historically. I don't think he's ever played Clash on this bomb site, at least not with my data. So, bit strange to see, but Wizard locks things down from the long angle inside of Garage. Great play coming through from him. Maybe if there is a Monty there to help with the plant, you can avoid that. But in the end, they just don't have the bodies. They go deep. And NIP, as you said, take their first lead of the series.
I know that he's not one of the 2 star fraggers on the side of Nip, but Pino has really been putting in an immense amount of work and providing terrific value. He did so in the Weibo match. He did so in map number 1, and I expect him to hold on here. Honestly, we focused a lot on fantasy and a little bit hates, especially that fantasy stat that was touted a few times in Munich, which is that if Fantasy is able to draw first blood, or if he goes positive, the likelihood that Nip wins rises exponentially. Ignore all the other 4 players, just focus on one. If Fantasy dies, Nip's chances usually go with him. But what both of these teams really have in common is incredible.
There's a Nip IGL
support. Yes, both Kino and Hot and Cold did not rack up a ton of kills.
Who is the Nip IGL?
Map. Same with
Cons
Wizard
or hates,
Cons.
maybe?
But if these support players can do well, provide value, provide calls, that
player?
allows players like Hates, that allows players like Diffuser and Gavin to pull off
you got
the unthinkable.
Cons
Best player
Pina.
of the previous round for Nip is their support player, a Wizard, and he's unfortunately the first one to die here in round 2.
I have no idea.
And I'm going to have to file that one in.
I didn't know Pino was IGL type.
Because as you hype up Wizards.
Top 4 clear
Great
default for M80, 1 player ATMs, 1 player on the rappel, acing
really
open the E3 wall, and getting that.
A whole lot that he could have done from that position. Great push to come through onto the top.
Oh no, it's a top 4 site. Holy shit! There's only 1 clear for this. Well, no, not only 1 clear for this, but still. Very default. No Hibanas. Wait, no, there are Hibanas to get up with those castles. I am fucking losing my mind. It's Cons going to Wikipedia heard. Cons aggresses out top square. Catches Hot and Cold. No more Hibanas now. They can't get those castle barricades open anymore. This is gonna be a little bit rough. I think the lobby take is a better option here than top square, honestly.
Nor anybody else on M80.
But they can't get those castles open, so I don't fucking know. I do think it's a better option than square take, but they're going for square take instead.
The rappel outside or the skylight.
Mozzie underneath, they found him, so now C4 underneath denies the plan if they do want to go for top square clear.
Inside of that stock trading.
What's your play now, M80? Everyone on Windows.
And unfortunately,
clearing out the close window player, Fantasy's in the shits. He's prone. Do they know he's here? Do they have nades? They do have a nade. They bounce the nade on him. He's dead. Fantasy goes down.
Down goes Fantasy. I don't know if that was an ego switch.
They got little guy executed. They just came back to an execution, bro.
Yeah.
Not sure if I didn't hear the castle being blown up or what, but the nades have done.
Mozzie gets back up though, so no C4 underneath. They can go for Windows take now. Still a it's pre-placed. It's pre-placed. Oh, good cover by Gunner.
Just got saved. Guardian Angel.
Holy shit!
Coming out ahead with all of these blows. It's Hates and Cons now is the two last standing.
One top main. He sprints past it. One guy. Oh, the too much sprinting though.
Heads for the hills.
Diffuser has to repel in.
This connector position, a swing in. Where is the intel?
Gunner triple kill.
Nobody from M80 seems to be working with what info they have. Cons now just biding time as Gunner walks up. 1 second left.
Oh, no.
Cons will hit the deck and win.
God damn it, bro. Both rounds have been just so close and clutch.
Nip to start their own map, and things look a little bit out of sync with this M80 team.
And immediately, one thing
Bank was their permaban,
so
done
a great job of
disrupting. I mean, did you also put clays on fucking CEO windows now?
To the execute phase. We talk about
probably not. Now that I think about it,
they love the plants. They're going to.
I was wondering. I'm just like, dude, what if that guy just jumps out the fucking back CEO window?
Disrupt their plans. Yeah. You can get a pick early. Kill the Ying early on round 1. Kill hot and cold on the Habana.
Shotgun hop outs are probably not that bad.
It starts to force M80 to adapt. It forces them to go to these backup plans. And I think they're a great.
They were really. NIP was really aggressing top square, but like, look at this. That was fucking all the way out, yeah.
Lost a lot of time with that fuse kit getting dropped by hot and cold. Diffuser had to recover the.
Yeah, Bank is M80's permanent. I forgot to mention at the beginning of this map, but if I see if we see some sort of close result, that's actually pretty good for the fact that like M80 shows that they can play Bank.
Yeah. If they lose, I kind of forgot. I remember hearing about the whole permanent thing. I don't want to quote that on the intro, but I was like, that's why like console was a big one.
Yeah.
Because if it's truly M80's perma and they're just experimenting with it,
this is where we can talk
SI,
about
yeah,
and they get
be like, well, of course they're up 2-0. You see that one? They were so good.
Safe to say they're not choking after Gavin's little pistol clip to end out map 1.
And Nip picking this map and starting.
I mean, he did not warm up at all before map 1. Yeah, well, no one warms up, bro. No one. It's like it's an event.
They don't get to pick their own side. Right? M80 would have chosen to attack first. Nip, therefore, should be struggling with this, but there really hasn't been, I guess, that much of a struggle. Both rounds were quite close, but something's just a little off.
Thanks their second most banned map out of
both rounds of punishing those mistakes.
Yeah. Right after Border. 26 times banned Border, 24 times banned Bank this year, so 2025 esports year.
Of missteps from one side and capitalization from the other.
Let's see stage 2,
so if you're going to wag your finger at one of the teams, which we're doing at M80, you've got to tip your cap at the other.
Same thing stage 2. Bank borders are not disliked maps, but it's not like 100% permaban.
Of this top floor where the bomb site was previously, but is no longer. Both Diffuser and Kino posted up on this position. Problem with Bank, Jesse, you were exposed from an awful lot of angles, so usually you need somebody watching main lobby.
Do pros not play at all day of the event? Depends on the pro.
In the advance will continue from M80.
Yeah, people usually
cut down from that repel at the hands of Fantasy. And there goes Gavin DePino. Intel has been such a problem for this M80 team. It will not get better in round number 3. Fantasy finds his second.
Almost cut him off.
And M80, within the span of 10 seconds, has been reduced to rubble.
Diffuser and Hot and Cold have so much to do at this point, Parker, with so much time still on the clock. But look at this. Back-to-back kills.
There's still a player on top of stock. I don't know, but does he know that there's a player in stock or no?
Floor inside of stock. I
don't that stock press going to kill him for sure.
Diffuser staring through the floorboard.
He can just do momentum sight, though.
It depends where Han's going.
This out, but it's a really big if.
I hope he just works the sight and this gets.
I hope he unintentionally skipped stock here.
His Elamine will trigger and he'll go for the push.
And immediately read by Hates. This has happened in all 3 rounds now where somebody on M80 has tried to take up map control either because of bad intel or bad clock management, and they have been very swiftly
punished. Well, it looks like a guy dropping.
Now Hates and Cons get to compete for who gets the trophy that is the IGL of M80. Hot and Cold working his way towards the A site, and Hates is prepped and ready for it. A quick pop-up. Down goes the captain of M80, and Nip.
What do you think of facial lights have been permanent in another regular best Chalet team? Yeah, it's insane. Honestly, God, it's insane. It's such a good weapon for them, but the map pool's always changing.
Absolutely. I expect to see attack timeout coming through. We do need the operator bans first, but we will, I've gotten confirmation, see an M80 attack timeout after these operator bans do come through. So hopefully we can see M80 adapt a little bit. These opening picks have been very strong for NIP. They've won 2 of the 3 so far, but it always feels like they're winning the early.
Ooh, Fabian timeout. Fabian timeout.
That has to be the focus for M80 in this attack timeout. They can't hear him.
Yes, we can't hear him, but Fabian said they can't hear me. So it seems like the headphone issues that we're all the way back in map number 1 persist.
Ooh, the double arms back. Double arms back. That's synergy.
That's correct.
Shit.
The timer might continue to run in game, but
wait, do you remember seeing that one clip
for that to be
on Twitter with W7M that the fucking they were like they drank the water at like the same exact time? Do you ever remember seeing that?
The thing is,
I think so. I know what I'm talking about, like the sync up, yeah.
To their players.
Yeah.
The headset is working on the side of
they took off the cap at the same time.
Right, Kangaroo Kenny fucking tweeted. Dude, we were watching the game. And I'm like, dude, did you guys see that?
And M80
oh, here it is.
Another tech pause.
I gotta pull out.
But this one will allow for open comms for just M80.
Synergy.
So Dan has already done his job talking to the rest of NIP. There will be a slightly longer delay. As that headset gets
holy shit, bro! That's like that's literally glitch in the matrix. That's literally glitch in the matrix.
How do we stop M80 stop NIP, I should say, from getting aggressive on us early?
Dude, how did they do it?
Up our push before
how do they do it, bro?
It feels like NIP had a great conversation.
They're gonna do a tech pause mode where only M80 can talk. Apparently,
maybe we haven't been as disruptive as we need to be.
Oh really?
Yeah. To be kind of a
no, Ben's thinking of the subject of
That's cool as that fucking water clip.
Squad like M80 really
yeah, that water clip was crazy. I didn't know like they both picked it up like from the bottom at the same time.
I think that's what they've done a great job of so far on the side of NIP. So for Fabian, finding an answer.
Gagging his stretches in.
I'm sure he's got
after he just stretched their fucking holes on consulate.
Communicate that to his players, and they should be ready to go for the second quarter of this game.
Okay, M80 tactical time on this stuff.
Bro, I wish I could hear. It's just I hear a vacuum.
Turn your volume up real high. Crank it. Crank the volume.
Wait, I
hear a wild card. Figure it out on your own. Don't be predictable.
Key points there if you didn't get to hear it.
That's real.
Just simply can't
that's pretty real.
Volume up high enough. Basically, Fabian said, we are too slow.
Yeah, my volume was up high, and now Parker's talking. Now we're going back down.
Us off one by one, and then said something that I don't think Fabian has ever said once in his life before, which is, I don't have the answers.
So figure it out.
The football player edition?
You guys have to figure out
like the
yourself
Matrix?
in the server.
Actually, I might have seen it.
When a coach is saying that, that is not an ideal thing to hear. But when a guy
they were like running
Fabian
around or something at the same time, right?
You know he means it, and you are maybe in a little bit of trouble.
I think it's also, though, a lot of trust in his players, right? I mean, M80, despite being one of the younger teams at this event, are a very
down 0-3, running a blitz.
Deserves all the credit in the world
for
being able to
the
use
basement.
the game in a specific way where he can break.
Seems like they want to go for the open control fast.
What is going wrong on a micro or on a macro, I should say, and how he needs to fix it.
What if they drop the vault? It's definitely fast open control. Or just top clear third.
I don't know if they're either going to work at the top control. No, they're reinforcing hatches. I think they're going to try to go for, or they could just go for the top control and then work.
Yeah, open the hatches, go whatever. I've been seeing a lot of kitch roam being the more predominant like open area roam, like reinforced kitch walls, like crossfire with top of the stairs.
This is a team that is firing on all cylinders. You know, when you see a team do really, really well on their opponent's map pick, there's usually a couple things that go through your head, right? Number one is there an imbalance between these teams in terms of genuine skill? I would say not as much as you'd think. Yes, M80 on paper should be the superior team just based on what they've won over the last year and a half.
For sure.
But NIP, again, has been one of the top teams in what might be the most competitive region in Siege in Brazil.
Yeah.
And at their best,
I feel like they're not really utilizing the blitz.
Teams like FaZe and Furia, who know a thing or two about winning.
Like if you take the blitz, you just fucking you try to find somebody fast and just go for them.
It could be one of the best teams.
Like right now, Archives guys.
Oh, I see. Double smoke off that door, smoke this door, go for Archives guy. I see it. Now they vert above him. Now he's dead. Yep, there's nothing you can do there.
They just haven't been able to show it through these first 3 rounds. Gavin starts things off well, taking down Hates, who's on the roam. His first
no vert, though. Zero vert. No ram, no sludge, no buck, no nothing.
Basement
No breach charges.
Your emphasis is. I think you forego the vert for the shield because you want the kills on the roam.
Yeah.
And then you don't need the vert.
He's
gonna peek out though.
There are still defenders inside
that's
a
pressure.
cafeteria. Don't be confused.
On Cole taking dick too.
It's gonna be down below, but they've got a lot.
He fought him with the bearing
inside of M80
instead of the DMR.
For these attackers.
Does he have a shotgun? Oh, he might have a shotgun.
He is known, but that doesn't mean he's easy to clear.
I think he's impressed. Kino's getting pressed. He's dead. He's dead.
Who now has the
oh
shield
no, he got flanked
too. So many times.
Wizard was above. He flanked.
Trades are working.
Confused by where Nip will strike from.
Wait, how did this guy flank?
Fabian said, Jesse.
I don't know.
They're able to make rotates and catch us off guard. M80 will have to workshop this problem.
Oh, I like that Gavin's not the one like
they succeeded a little bit more here in round number 4. But ultimately, success is something that will take.
Chalet diffuser goes, starts walking up now. No, Pino's walking on him.
Now on the run, taking down Gavin. A beautiful shot.
Damn.
And he's got Gunner in his sights,
losing
pulling out
gunfights.
the deagle to get the job done. The timeout does not pay off.
They're not a bloodbath, it's a slaughter. BRB.
And a blowout so far here on map 2. Nip is in full control of their own map choice.
And Parker, I gotta praise the versatility coming out from the youngest player on NIP. Wizard has been so good on that bomb site, but played completely different styles in round 1 versus round 4. First round,
Wizard's just locked in.
Inside the garage.
He's got like what, like a fucking 3K or 4K? Fucking other bullshit going on. Has this guy even died yet?
Roaming top floor, he's flanking up square. He's playing a lot closer range operator in terms of the Valkyrie. He's staying mobile, and he's still getting
Bro, why as Blitz are you just fucking just sitting there, man?
On the Deimos was incredible.
That's why I just feel like they didn't utilize it enough.
Well, just perfect to lock things down. Wizard has been exceptional on that bottom floor bomb sites, and again, the 21-year-old flex support player for NIP has just been really lighting up the server on Bank.
Wizard and Cons are the 2 top frags on this team. The support players. What did I say at the onset of this match? Sometimes if your supports are the ones getting the kills, good things will happen. Hates has found himself in a very fragile state as he continues to get hunted down.
CEO Castle, Azami. I think it's basically the same.
On 2 separate occasions, one of which was.
Wait, no, they didn't have the Clash before. That's actually a different setup. Because now I think they have the Azami too.
I feel like this is a must-win round if they want to win this map.
First blood. Well,
and I'd be playing the closed captive position.
Yeah. Round victory. First bloods were
must
not
win here, guys.
If you go back to consulate, either. So. A lot of early action where you might have an isolated pick, but it's not really impacting the overall ebb and flow.
Zombie close window set up with the castle barricade.
One very clear example of how this
They do have floorers drone that they can play from the roof to clear out all these castles. Clash top square is going to fuck them in the ass if they want to go for that entry instead. Already early stock control though. Yeah, that's good.
We saw it on round 4 with the cafeteria extension. They did nothing like that in round 1. Now they switch things up a little bit more, notably with.
But I still feel like these guys are going to just default to a Windows take
through the first 3 rounds. But now he's bringing it out. And
probably.
This janitor position with the Clash is such a nightmare.
Like I don't know.
Ooh, close window's dead.
Work out in their favor, but
close window dead. They held them.
Well, Diffuser having some competition for the first player on M80 to get a kill is Gunner. Breaks the ice here in round number 5.
The lineup.
All these conversions have fallen
short
cleared.
Oh, that's an interesting lineup.
Break that streak now as M80 still.
As opposed to the jump.
I usually do the other one. Yeah.
What a turnaround!
I think the jump is more consistent.
M80 was in control.
I think he is jumping actually.
All basically the entire map.
Well, he is. Yeah, he is jumping, but like
they were leading. Or they were tied.
And I guess it's like almost
had
the same.
to wait until round 1 of this map to find their first lead of the series. And
hitting off the mute jammer off this wall.
Taking that lead, and they have absolutely
along. Good pick. Nice. Beautiful.
A second pick now for
surely we don't get clutched up on.
A minute remains here in round number 5.
I do with the Clash, yeah.
Hates have been removed from action yet.
Should be.
This should be the most winnable round so far for M80, but I warn you, we're less than 60 seconds and only 1 player is actually in the building. This is a big map. It's going to take.
They haven't created any pressure on Trump though.
If you're just relying on repelling in through these windows, could be dangerous.
Well, they haven't opened all the windows on Trump.
And Wizards
whatever. They're just getting picked. I guess. IG, they're just getting picked.
Defense though, they're not allowing to rotate. This is a much more static hold from Ninjas in Pajamas. Down goes Kino at the hands of Pino. So finally, with 35 seconds left in this round, Nip will get on the board.
Nice, good shots. We're aiming again. We're killing people again. Let's fucking go, TK Matt.
Everybody,
let's fucking go. Well, they were kind of whiffing. They were kind of whiffing the past couple of rounds.
Get on the board. It took about 10 minutes.
Yep.
But better late, almost 15 minutes actually, but better late than never. Still 4-1 the scoreline with one more round to go. Nip will assuredly win the first half. The only question we have to answer for the next 3 minutes is, will it be a 4-2 scoreline or will it be 5-1? 5-1 with Nip starting on potentially the worst side of their own map.
Yeah.
They might just run away with it in the second half.
Oh,
yeah, that difference in scoreline could be critical in how the second half does play out. NIP getting picked apart there from M80. They use the long angles that Bank does provide to you. You look at some of the operator bans. They left open the Azami. They left open the Castle. These operators were being played and will continue to be played. That should keep the defenders, in theory, safe on the top floor, safe from those long angles, but it just felt like M80 were doing a great job of finding some of those gaps. The drones were really nice to them as well. You see that hard ping onto Cons playing down below. This could have been a kill from Pino. I really think that 2v4 was somewhat winnable for them, especially if Pino can get that shot inside a Janitor. But in the end, the UMP, it gives a little bit, but mostly it takes away, and that time it takes away the life from NIP. So one more opportunity to get a dominating round score. 5-1 will be it, and open area will be the bomb site, cafeteria.
Open area, heavy top floor hold again.
I feel a bit foolish referencing
Maybe top floor clear pretty obviously. Ram above. Could also potentially be a Teller Archives, but the Ram is a distraction for the kill.
Take a look at the scoreline. But we can pick apart the operator choices.
Capital, smoke off, square, ace charge, early pressure.
Castle's being brought to slow things down.
The Fett ace charge, you look at the fucking the stock trades on the bank.
If they're a little bit worried about the pacing of M80,
acing open Janitor as well. Really good pressure early.
Stuck in the mud.
Impact is good though. Make sure it doesn't get open.
Destruction is being brought on the side of M80. Will need to now be used sparingly.
Gold already dies. Damn, for what? What did he die from? What the fuck?
To eat that up. Fantasy takes down Hot and Cold. Hot and Cold having a bit of a rough map so far. He has found himself in danger very early
C4 lineup for window. What the fuck is this lineup, bro? Holy shit.
It is getting dropped early every single round, and it hasn't been every round, but it's been a lot. And
picks up the fuse, castles.
To clean up when they get to
nothing to open them.
Or maybe even overtime. This is their last attack through the first half. That the man advantage taking top floor becomes a lot more awkward. Eventually, NIP will give it up, but you'd like
Gunner
to
gets in lobby, flashes Trump.
Flashes can come in from
There's a player inside Teller. Shino goes down. Oh no.
He's hungry for blood.
Kino's
down. Pick up one, but Diffuser trades him right back. They've got an idea of Gunner's
position. I don't know. Let's see what the fuck's happening.
Diffuser is on the ground. Pino losing a bit of HP.
No.
There goes Gunner to Fantasy. Gavin is last man standing. I think
this is a must-win round here.
Yeah.
He was down, but not out.
Most likely.
So now two guns from M80 will turn their sights towards the bomb chassis inside of open area. That big double
the top
door.
forward, it's like the square flank is just
range
instant
with the
lose.
TCSG and ACOG in hand. If Diffuser's the first one through, you basically hit any part of his body and he is as good as dead. Gavin softened up as Pino gives his position away.
He's waiting for that guy to fly through top square, kill him. Yep, there it is.
For. And one of those players is Cons will strike onto Diffuser. Now it's Gavin still remaining. Instrumental in the previous map, but ineffective here in the very final round of the first half. Pino gets the job done. 5-1 for Ninjas and Pajamas.
Yeah, let's keep that one on the permanent.
We were a little worried that it would have broken the spirits of Nip with the way that map one ended, but it looks to be quite the opposite.
Coming into an event such as SI, and you have kind of like a permaban, right?
Yeah.
You've been probably
and for me,
for a while in the offseason, and then first time you bring it out, you just get absolutely smoked on it.
Yeah.
Because the bottom floor then no one's going to want to play it again. They're going to just say, let's just keep getting it. But then you wasted all that time prepping it and practicing it in your offseason, which could have went to other maps. It's like resource allotment, right? Or like allocation. It's like part of the problem with you have to pick and choose what ones you want to work on, and if you're going to work on your permaban, that shit better be fucking good, or at least be of value when the time comes.
I gotta give credit to the NIP strats as well.
Did FaZe start playing Chalet when they won SI or no? Or was it after?
They came in with a really
I have
strong
no
game
idea.
plan, and
I just remember FaZe had that streak of like always like trying out Chalet
so many maps
every event in a group stage until they started winning it. And I can't tell if it was Chalet or not.
5, if not 6.
Or sorry,
I mean, that is a good method to go about it, right?
Just SK, think of this
keep on doing it until it fucking don't.
Keep in mind, 3-game win streak.
I mean, he's still winning this maps, which I mean, not true, bro. They are 6-round comeback right here. They're a defense-sided team.
On match series overall.
Or, ooh,
I mean, they are. This
how does that look?
This would favor them, but I think they've lost their buffer.
No, yeah.
5 wonders.
Yeah, I mean, you just look at the history.
I also think they're a little tilted.
You've got M80, a team that has a great track record on Bank, especially recently. You've got Nip, a team that very recently wins this map, but usually has to go to OT to do it. So you just look at those two things and you think, okay, well, M80 should have, pretty good odds. And yet it's been Nip dominating them all over this map so far. I feel a bit vindicated, though, now as we turn our sights towards round number 7, as Gunnar is playing the Thorn yet again, and on this bomb site, our good friend
After SI, so then at SI they tried Chalet, they fucked up, but they still won with the current event still. So that gives me hope.
Maybe not in the way that we had hoped. Maybe this will be an extended.
Oh, he's not saving Thorn for the
but those Razor Blooms will function in a couple ways.
I thought it
yes,
would.
they might do some damage, but they will.
This is a good trap, I guess. It's a really good trap.
Intel devices. So if you don't have any cams and you don't know where exactly
Hennessy goes for early pick, doesn't get anything on it.
Is going to emerge. Those Razor Blooms will be handy, and Gunnar will keep one in back pocket for added measure.
Really interesting hold from M80. This is one that would be nice to break down from a top-down POV if we get some YouTubers or analysts in after the game, because they've got a really big extension top floor. They had players all
This is what every team has been running, Jesse.
Lobby side to start things off.
Jesse, what you mean, bro, Jesse? This is what every single team has been running, Jesse.
They'll have that hatch that they can use to drop down. I think providing
I guess he's all breaking down for the default viewer. That's not me, my fault. My fault, bro.
But not committing to a lot of it. This might force NIP to take things slowly. It might give them a bit of pause on their clear without actually risking as much as they maybe
also
would
don't
if
have
actually played
anyone in server
on the top floor or committed to guys sticking around inside of archives.
I think you just saw a read there from Nip as well. They might be able to capitalize on
playing a guy in kits with no one on server.
There's
no blue server crossfire.
There we go.
Hot and Cold is dead.
Fenrir, Hot and Cold is picked off yet again. It's the team captain dying early now. You were hoping that with the side swap, he would maybe stay alive a little bit longer. Not going to happen in the very first
mental chalk. I am mental chalk, bro. Fuck this map, I guess.
Roamers. They're not really giving up their positions, Parker. Now we'll start to see some players run down staircases.
Pete now just need to Hibana, the teller's wall, archives wall, whatever the fuck.
So 75 seconds on the clock. NIP have a man
hold this flank. Oh, they don't even need to do it.
This is
get the hatches open.
It
what is that ramp? Oh, for the barbed wire?
This site. There's a lot of plant-focused util, right? You've talked about those Thorns, even though they were used top floor, that there's going to be...
Diffuser stalls out the time with the hatch.
The Zoto canisters, right, from Diffuser.
Mavs it.
There's a lot to go through if you're NIP.
Diffuser leaves. Now there's 50 seconds left. Pop the Goyos. It goes on to 30 seconds. 3 smokes left. So, I mean, you're still winning on time, but...
Right? Like, there's this juggle. There's this...
NIP definitely know to flood through.
You got 20 seconds on the Goyo canisters. You've got to bait out the 3 remaining smokes.
You're muted, by the way.
Nitro cells on the board. So the good
I am muted. Wow, look at that.
He's going to end up with about 1,000 things thrown at you.
Oh, but the hatch drop plan is the better play here, yeah.
But he'll do so with a gun.
Yeah,
no utility being used here. Khan's surveying the wreckage of this bomb site, looking for a golden opportunity to get the diffuser on the ground. But he's just biding his time as Wizard takes down Gunnar. There goes Diffuser as well. Nip has full control of this site. Out go the gas canisters. Khan surviving. Kino Fett at the hands of Fantasy. Gavin now swinging his way in. Down goes the Monty. Kino taking it out from the grave. Gavin will ascend upstairs with the sidearm in hand. He had one of the best shots we've ever seen in pro play in the previous map. What can he pull off now? Dancing around the fire, Gavin.
Wait a minute.
Beheading Wizard. In a 1v1 against Pino, doing some serious damage. Can Gavin do it again? Dancing around the bomb chassis. Pino buying
balls.
time.
Gavin one shot.
Why'd he turn around? No. Oh, no.
The 25-year-old veteran wins it in the 1v1. So smart inside a server.
He was moving until like the last second.
Opportunity for Gavin to make that clutch happen, to break the hearts of NIP one more time, but it's not to be. A really good push coming through, and I think you got to give a lot of credit to the captain. Cons on that Monty. A lot of captains, a lot of shield players.
Gavini was moving.
Yeah, he was moving.
Immediately hold F. Do your best to get the kick down as fast as possible, because there's a lot of anti-plant util.
The fucking fade away from the open guy straight down is fucking.
That Cons takes. He goes deep and he spends a lot of time just gathering info for his teams. He tells them where those defenders are. He allows his teammates to work those picks, and only once he feels confident in the space that his team has taken does he start to put that defuse kit on the ground. I think Cons has really played this map fantastic, despite maybe some struggles in map 1 on the shields. He's really been reading the game correctly, I think, through this second map, and M80 don't seem to have any answers at the moment.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
At this point in time, I think what's most likely.
You ready for the dopamine injection?
Chalet.
Dopamine.
Obviously, crazier things have happened. Comebacks have been
start shaking your ass for me. Why don't you?
Sometimes
I might have to. I might have
teams
to.
claw back from a 6-0. But there's usually some kind of
I'm actually pissed. I'm actually pissed about
underlying
that
issue
round.
that gets addressed.
Yeah.
I just don't really see that here on M80.
Gavini really
Come
blue balled
close
us.
in a couple of these rounds. Round 1, decently
He's
close.
like, I'm
Round
gonna clutch
2,
this.
Decently
Nah,
close.
I'm not gonna clutch this.
Now what we just saw, decently close. But
Wait.
decently close.
Gunner rat.
Gunner
big rat spot.
Gunner
spot. Gunner, I'm not a rat. Sean, I'm not a rat. Gunner pot off, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some fans of M80 are doing that right now. But Nip has been in full control of this map. Let's not kid ourselves. This has been a very dominant performance. This is showing us
please stay
exactly
in the
why
sky
Nip
so we can see
chose to go
redrones.
here.
Please tell
and now
me.
you've just kind of got to recenter yourself and think,
Oh.
what do we do in this round?
As well as they played on map 1, M80 are not
Holy,
a
dude,
2-0.
that's the best part is
Very
seeing the
manipulated
drone in your
possibly
rat
a
spot.
Single 2-0 win despite winning.
But
that
the thing is, bro,
entire
Gunner's
round.
gotta sit here for so
M80
long,
should have
'cause these guys are not
known
gonna
Yeah.
walk
was
in.
coming if M80 were gonna walk away with the victory at least, but. Still
Can
in
you
this
imagine someone
game,
just goes in the
it's
skylight,
a
just kills
spot being played by Gunner that I believe has not been cleared out. He's inside of lobby and the
But Skylight can see that. Like, if you look down Skylight, you see this guy, right? Like, you kill him.
Tipped over chair so that he can
Yeah, you
avoid the
can.
drones. do
It's
his
so
best
awkward
to
because
stay
instead of looking
silent,
towards like
maybe
Yeah.
go for
red,
a
you have to
play
like
later
go.
Oh,
on.
and you
really
can
have to look
deny
all the way
windows
up.
late because the guy left. You get deny windows late.
Hazard is one of them.
Yep, there you go.
Right now.
Gunner stayed hidden
Nice.
down here, and it will pay off. Almost
outta
getting
there,
a
and he's
second
outta there.
now. His fantasy
And he
gets
leaves.
cut down from his rappel.
Leaves.
3 separate players remain on rappel for Nip, so a dangerous position for them to
Sick.
be in. And one of them will almost certainly need to keep a set of eyes on that main lobby, either through an operator or through a drone. With Fantasy dead, throw a drone down there. You've got the great guy to sit on it, and he'll just be able to watch. But either way, you need to be a little.
Can you imagine he gets that pick and he goes back to prone in that spot? Would that be a savage ass play?
Wait, that would be actually.
They're hunting Gunner. They know where he's at.
Gunner, oh, I'm not a rat pot.
Do you
Uh-oh.
want to retract
That
your-
guy's
They
barely
know
hurt.
he's
That
here.
guy's barely
This-
hurt.
this gun is
He
fucking
almost
dog shit, bro.
Kills Pino, but actually
Yo,
does
that
get
gun
certain
is some
low
meat,
amount of
bro.
damage with that Pino.
Wait, he's back in.
He's back.
He's back in ATMs. He's back in ATMs.
Are they
He's going
still
for
out
another
there?
Windows
Survey
pick. Nah, this is
said-
crazy.
Wizard is.
Yeah,
They know,
they know. He never shot that drone
There's a
out.
drone waiting
Yeah.
for him.
That's 40 seconds though.
How many
40
times
seconds
have
left.
we
He's
seen
wasting
Clips
hell
of
of time.
running away?
Oh,
This guy's elusive,
guy's
bro.
goofy as fuck,
all
bro.
their resources just to killing Gunner. It's basically the entire round at this point.
There are still 4 more players on M80 that we have not even said the names of in this round. And there is
This is my
under
favorite.
30
This is my
seconds to
go, bro. Holy shit, that's my
9 players
MVP.
alive in the server.
They have to
20
hit site
seconds
now.
to
They
go.
have to hit the site now.
Consulte's defuse kit and the
It's a
entire
4v3 on
focus
site.
is
Gunner's
on the
1v1ing
soulless
this guy.
Gunner, who has frozen and immobilized this
Up.
NIP team. You have to get going if you're
Nice.
the Brazilians.
Beautiful. That's
and
a
you
Sean
will do
round.
Just that. Running into the bomb site.
That's a
and
Sean
picked up
round.
one
That's
by
a
one
Sean
by
round.
One by one.
Holy
An
shit, what a
excellent
play.
Oh, his
round.
eyes
Gunner,
itchy.
the
His
rest
eyes
of the
so
team on
itchy.
M80 does their job. Maybe a comeback might be brewing here.
Gunner, just the perfect roam. You dream of roams like that.
Roam.
Dodges the drones,
I wouldn't
was
class
able
it
to
as a
play
roam,
for that
but-
opening pick inside of ATMs, and then the entire round. I mean, we said it. They're chasing him down. They did know he was down there. They knew.
Oh, dude, I'm
exactly
pissed he
where
didn't kill
was. Maybe
Pino
not the
open.
exact
I'm actually so
angle.
pissed.
The drone's a little bit slow. When
That
he
gun
gets
is
I
just
just felt like
dog
I felt like he
shit,
just
bro.
got robbed. I felt like
Yeah.
he actually
miss
just got
a
robbed.
few
He did get robbed.
opportunities, and maybe more than a few opportunities to kill Gunner over the course of that one. But in the end, that site execute just has no time to come through. Gunner really does win it for his squad.
So the circle
He had his
thing be
tongue
when bomb is
scraped,
planning to be a
stolen from
timer
his
instead of the
hotel
circle
room,
running out.
lost, thrown out from his hotel.
Well, I think it should be the other way around,
This
Chad. I think it
event.
should be like
So I'm
in
not
Pro
sure
League
that
there
is
should not be a
fueling
timer.
His play in their opening game. but
Otherwise,
it's
like
been
it's
fantastic.
just.
Oh,
I am not
suspense.
as terminally online.
Yeah, exactly. You know off the rip whether or not they like win or lose that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I know about the going-ons of the hotel.
Did you steal his tongue scraper?
But then you get rid of like some.
That
I'm sure there's like.
usually means you're guilty, but don't want to incriminate yourself. Also, we are Canadians in Paris. The Fifth Amendment does not apply to us in any universe. I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Would it like kind of focus
the
on like
American
stats and like
I
scout
didn't
reports
even
and shit?
realize
'Cause it's
people
like.
brought tongue scrapers. I just figured like most
Yeah.
toothbrushes.
Fuck the scout reports, dog. Fuck them.
Well,
Yeah.
Gunner is big on oral hygiene, which I can appreciate. It's important to his game.
This is why people love
Fett, you look very kawaii right now. What the fuck?
Thank you.
Once he takes a timeout, can both teams talk to their coach?
Well, we've got a bottom floor bomb site to come through from
both teams.
So they didn't win this last time, but it is
in a game you get 2 timeouts.
So they have to commit to winning it again before we
you get 2 timeouts if both teams use it.
You get another chance to play it in round 12.
Yeah,
one per team, 1 timeout per team, and then they have a little. Wait, what is it? It's at the
halftime.
Halftime.
M80. They've ditched the Thorn. They've ditched
6 rounds. Half switch. You get to talk as well. Yeah. So as a coach, maximum you have 3 chances to talk. Enemy's timeout, your timeout, and during the halftime.
Everything that can stop a plant is being brought in this game. Monty will start to push out Gavin, who's just playing in this elevator.
Gavin fall back.
Quick to drop. He doesn't want to risk his life. And
I like that Mav counter pick from NIP actually. It counters a tube waste time because one of the main M80's win cons.
They just have the eyes,
the one
and then
thing
they
Nip
get
has been doing
the tubbies off rip. It saves literally 36 seconds.
Yep. In a group. So if you see a Monty,
and Mav has the nades for like the Goyles and shit.
Yeah.
Like, so it actually kind of like
a great pick.
Pretty well. Is easily
I forgot Mav nades back now is just really good for this particular site.
It's not exactly a secret.
Bro, did you know that Mav has the fucking
a bit of an issue, but I don't see anybody down there.
The switch?
I like this Goyo setup as well.
I did not know that.
Hatch. It's gonna be
Dude, I didn't know that either, and I saw somebody running it yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hilarious.
The Maverick should be able to open this without wasting too much time. And there we go. Tiny bit of damage, but he really doesn't struggle with it the same way that maybe an Ace or a Thermite might.
Again, what's at stake here is points.
That's
in
very
Group
efficient
A.
clear. Gunner's already dead.
Garage
angle or what? You know, dead at garage angle. You can get res though.
They were bounced by Weibo Gaming 2-0 yesterday and are now
Chonka and Smoke plant denial though.
Sitting on the precipice.
Just need to watch out for that fast flood backside. No Ying to plant backside. Gunner's playing for the hash drop instead now instead of plant denial, and now he's just completely relying on the smoke.
Execute's coming right now, so.
Smoke's out close though, but they still don't know whether they're going for a far or a close plant. Monte hops through. Good smoke, good smoke. Oh no, they found the spot.
Gavin taking down one gunner will also get on the board. M80 suddenly
Kino goes through. Kino stops it. Good, Kino.
Hates with the only kill up to this point for
nice
Nip.
job.
He's inside a vault.
Awesome sauce.
Oh! 4 more checks to cash. Make that 3.
Gotta got Chevron. He gotta got Chevron. Give him ones, why don't we?
I think the greater issue here, Jesse, is time. Hates can do as he likes, but M80 will give him nothing in those final few seconds. They sit back. They allow the timer to run out. When you are defending, it's usually a 6v5 because the clock is almost always on your side. 3 rounds now for M80. The gap between these two teams shrinking minute by minute. When...
wild card, just one.
When do you potentially start to worry if you're Nip?
Daystar.
Immediately we hear in our ears.
The 2-0'd him.
Timeout after operator bans. So I guess now is when you start to worry.
Yeah, and I think this is the right time to call it. We'll see what the bans come through. You could go for some of those plant denial operators. We've seen a lot of good smoke play, the Chonka play.
Montane ban, Goyo ban.
So that is kind of
I really like Goyo ban on this map. I think it makes the basement site that much more winnable.
To play that objective. And
NIP timeout now.
It does feel like in that previous round, Parker, they had all the steps there, but ended up losing a couple of crucial gunfights. Had a lot of players gold side, actually. I believe it was 2 pushing down the hatches and 1 on main stairs. It left really Cons very alone with Pino on that server side of the map. And as soon as Pino went down, it was a great push by Kino, don't get them mixed up, to walk up and take down the Monty in the midst of that plant. If they can play a little bit more together, if they can kind of be all in on one strategy rather than bouncing around the map, they might have a little bit more success. This M80 team are a very good defensive squad. They can be really tricky to pin down, just as NIP were on their own defensive side. It's going to be on the coach of Dan to find some way around this because M80 have been looking red hot on defense.
Very defender-sided map. After you spent multiple times tripping over yourself to talk about how defender-sided Consulate was, and now Bank is saying, hold my beer. The defenders are just having a terrific show of it. I mean, Bank is a big map. It can be friendly territory for either. There's lots of opportunity for successful attacks, especially if defenders are not well coordinated. And yet there have only been 2 successful attacks.
My cat is in my
through
face.
the 9 rounds played. That is quite
Kitty,
dominant.
what do you want? You want food or something? You want to get fed, don't you? You fucking fat fuck.
The top floor.
Wait, you talking about feeding the kitties?
1 round 7 attacking the basement.
The kitties.
And would you believe it? The first open area to be defended by M80. Now, because of the way the bomb site rotation works, M80 won upstairs, they won downstairs. Now you have to go to one of these middle floor bomb sites. Keller's Archives is the redheaded stepchild.
Damn, it's looking. No, it's dumpling. This one's dumpling.
Some play, it is generally poorly regarded by most teams on defense. So you're going to go to staff and open area, which was won back in round number 3 by Nip defending, and then won a second time by Nip in round 6, also defending. So defenders, 2-0 on this site. If you're a fan of M80, you're hoping they go 3-0.
Really interesting to see Diffuser on the Scopos. Historically, it would be Gunner running Scopos and Diffuser on the Valkyrie. It seems like they've made a bit of
bigger
a
hole than he was expecting there.
Between the Major and the 6th Invitational. So
Can you swap out in that corner comfortably without dying?
But, of course, the main ability of
swap in that corner, yeah.
Back to the main floor, to the second shell, where it's likely sitting inside the site. Should be a big opportunity for Diffuser to escape with his life. NIP know the game plan. They know how important clearing top is going to be. They've got a lot of drones up there at the moment. There's not a lot of util that they need to clear out. Maybe looking for an Electroclaw right now on the main Kanto wall, if they can find one there. I'm not sure if it even is electrified. I don't believe it is. So ultimately, these drones are just for information. They've got plenty of that, but that doesn't mean M80 are leaving. No, they actually have left. They're all gone. You know what? They did leave. Okay.
I see running up red stairs. Diffuser's already out though. Good leave. Good pick.
Wizard to a nitro cell
Bait him into the top floor. Hold it lightly. Scopos is the perfect option for this position. I'm actually surprised we don't see more Scopos Trump.
Explosion below him.
Because
I feel like it's a good mixture.
The only offsite
I feel like it's not like every team, but like
just a single robot.
Yeah.
I feel like you would at least see it like once a game.
Yeah.
Works his way through the bomb site.
I feel like it's just like the ideal operator on that spot. Actually, no, I lied. I lied to your face.
But they know where Hates is, which is quite beneficial on the
Well, it's definitely good. It just depends how you want to play it.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to
you want to have presence up there.
If they go for an open
and like
area take, he'll be
Scopos and somebody else playing small or Jan, because Jan easy to get away.
Yeah, Jan smoke off curve, drop the hatch.
At the moment, this push does look like it's coming more through.
Trump, you gotta like the option before Scopos was Oryx dash to E3 and fucking drop.
45 seconds, they find the
or vault over. Yeah, just depends on play.
Start to breach, so
balance.
Plenty of options.
No zombie on the board, so hot and cold is literally in the shit.
Open area wall for those
30 seconds.
I know it can be a little confusing.
Open wall is open.
I was giving you some credit.
On Cold's freaking out a little bit. Makes me a bit nervous.
Down goes Gunner at the hands of Cons.
Oh, no.
Nip,
what are they taking damage from? What the fuck are they taking damage from? Oh, no.
There goes Gavin. Hold on.
They dropped the hatch.
Nip finally firing it up themselves. Hot and Cold and Diffuser will need to save the day. You talked about Diffuser plenty. He gets spotted. And Hot and Cold manages to survive to the very bitter moments. Fantasy does not have the wherewithal to get the Diffuser down. He'll attempt now with a few seconds left. Hot no printer.
That's gonna be the second map done. Well, pretty much anticipated.
Nip allowed M80 to get their hopes up only before dashing them.
Elijah JSP, thank you for the summon to
winning their maps.
Well, Bank put it back.
Took M80 a little bit longer to put.
Still 60% ban for M80. Not like a perma ban. They definitely brought it out a lot before, but definitely looks like NIP was much better at it today.
From Ninjas in Pajamas, isn't it?
Yeah.
To walk into a map after losing.
And Chalet next. M80 good at it apparently.
Say, you know what?
Is it NIP's perma ban? I don't know.
Our mental is fine.
Yeah, it really does not get easy for the North Americans. Never is it so simple, and I think a lot of credit got to go to Dan.
Okay, NIP really have a 100% ban rate on Chalet Nighthaven Labs last event,
so much variety
so it was their perma ban.
And then when things
M80's pretty strong on it, so this does look good for us, but we'll see. We'll see, Chad. We'll see. I'll be back when the next game starts. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
love you guys. See you later.
One of the greatest coaches in the game, but with a team.
Do you think they're gonna play it this time?
From APAC.
You think they're gonna play the 5, 4, 3, 1
played up against the North American team of Wildcard, and well, it's not exactly a good day for the APAC.
Never mind.
Actually, I think they will. I'm telling you, I don't think it's on B. I hate to break it to you.
It was on B yesterday, but I think it was lagging too much. Because I remember every time I watched it on B yesterday, it lagged.
For their third to begin, so an interesting set of games so far. don't always love to see blowouts, especially at the most competitive event of the year.
All right,
but they are bound to
Chalet is hopefully better for M80 here because it's NIP's permaban and last event 100% ban rate on Chalet and Nighthaven, one of their two. Hopefully NIP, but hopefully the NIP at the level at which NIP have worked on Chalet is the same at which M80 have worked on Bank.
I've seen Solus get a lot of bans
Otherwise, shit. After predictions, oh yeah, predictions.
Traditional ban choice from NIP coming through.
Who's outcome? NIP 8 up. Holy shit, y'all 8 up on channel points. This is the last prediction.
We know
Jesus
how
Christ.
good Cons is on that Monty. It was huge.
A couple people just got fucking rich off that shit.
Some of those rounds on Bank, and even
wait, do you have any like cool channel point redemption
early
things?
struggles
Nope.
in overtime shield plays.
I should.
I don't either.
So,
yeah, I don't know when
come through from both teams.
Let's see, what do I have? I have highlight my message, unlock a random sub, emote, modify emote, choose an emote, send a message in sub chat.
If Cons and Wizard aren't the
Ye old default.
performing players on NIP,
I used to have I used to have like pick my op and shit, but then like doing esports gambling, like channel point gambling off esports and playing ranked with that is like impossible because there's just one guy that can make me like do whatever the fuck he wants every rank game. There's a guy with 14 million channel points, bro, picking my op every round, like telling me where to spawn peek every round, telling me where to like quit.
Can compete against the best of the best, but you want guys like Gavin, Diffuser, Gunner.
On Cold, check it out, doing the class shit I was theorizing back when it first came out.
We expected a crazy first round from NIP, some unexpected strats. While I'm looking at a Finka, I'm looking at a Amaru, I'm looking at a Glass. Parker. This is going to be a crazy start to the game.
Amaru for Master? Is that shit going to go up the hatch?
They have most of their
this is going to go through Solar. Solar from the Rock. It's going to have fast hit.
30-second rush.
It's a fast hit. Is Fantasy going through big window?
NIP. There's no doubt that they're going to go for an explosive execute at some point in this round.
It's a fast light hit.
Most of their players still over towards Solar side, still outside the building.
Yo, there's an Amaru going in a Solar window, by the way, just letting you know.
Them as well.
Oh.
They take a moment. It's not necessarily a rush, but a delayed rush that can do a really large.
A little too quiet right now.
M80 aren't ready for it.
Hopefully we detect this push happening.
Glass Amaru.
Yeah.
This level of gameplay.
Are they canceling it?
Show up frequently is also
it kind of looks like it.
No, Wizard's still by Solar. Nope, they're not
just be backstabbing.
T500 level.
I'm so confused. I don't know if they're gonna drop Highway or not.
Yeah.
Can take notes from these pros. Denari's
I think it's just they're gonna just pinch at the top. They're probably like jump bathroom, Glass K9, Amaru Solar.
There's a lot that Denari brings. The only real knock against Denari
Wait, what? Huh?
But the
basement? Up Solar?
Is this guy gonna go dining now?
Me confused.
Comes the push from Fantasy. Smoke comes through. Knows one's close on the wall.
Oh,
he
no.
does find the angle.
No, not
He gets caught out.
And he will get the opening pick on map 3. This opens the door now for NIP.
With blue stairs. I think he knows there's Amaru coming at him.
They've got control of Chimney. They've got control of this top
Devin finding the Amaru about him.
Of the map. Wizard is in the basement.
Good flash by Amaru.
Peculiar place to be.
Gav's dead.
Double flashes. Damn.
In the corner and with the shotgun out, will very easily collapse on Gavin. A great start from Nip here. Double up on these library stairs. A very quick run out of the smoke of Kino will give his
I feel like whoever Piano is going to die because he's going to just get too bold on this shit.
It's not uncommon to see Clash wander outside as well. And with 45 seconds left, Nip.
Now is Amar going to fly through a big window or some shit? Oh no, he's just going to repel on it.
I think he drops it right now. Yeah, like doesn't even
push
use it.
Still, they've not got positions that they want to. Amaru can't do the jump in with the repel.
Good Gunner.
Gunner finds 2 with the Scorpion. Fantasy on the board.
It's hot and cold on a Clash, and then Gunner
he's getting pinched out. He's so in the shades. Wait, good by Gunner.
Oh, he saved it down.
Put it down. G. Wait, Gunner. Oh my God.
There's already been 1 ace in this
series.
Oh
my God, Gunner ace. Holy shit.
Oh my God. That's my first ace in 3 years.
Gav, whoa.
Hates with 1 ace. Gunner with the other. And M80 looked like they were on their back heels in that first round, but they were able to put their foot down and find themselves with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, you talk about the Denari play, and Gunnar shows exactly why he can be such a strong operator, not only with the Scorpion singing from that top floor position, but also just making it awkward to get in through those windows. The Blackbeard bathroom window, probably the most obvious example, where you just don't have a great way in without taking some damage. Gunnar's able to find an angle onto him.
This is Eric Tom.
Looks a little bit awkward on the man count, but I always loved M80's positioning.
Reading.
He did not
Holy
have
shit,
a great
bro.
way to
I forgot I recorded a school assignment on OBS. Like I flicked to my clips. I opened my Systems of Bio assignment, bro.
Even more perfect than his teammates. Good coordination coming through from Hot and Cold on the Clash.
You're educating
Not sure if he
now.
could have done it without his
Fucking-
captain, but in the end, this
I was
moment
fucking
is all
educating, bro. Chad, you like hearing about systems biology? Oh, that was a 35-second ace.
See, it's an interesting thing, Nick has the very first ace of SI. And then how about the second ace of SI? Unless an ace occurred in the wild card Daystar game.
Is that gonna have a
or
notepad
the
incident?
Conclusion of that Falcons matchup earlier.
Wait, y'all talk, dude.
against,
That shit was
against LA.
like insane.
It's possible, but
Oh, the diffuser dead. God damn it, bro.
It happens.
it tried.
Yeah.
It tried.
Way she goes.
You can't win them all. That is just that, like, you know that's coming. Somebody will try to spawn peek big window at some point. It's bound to happen.
Yeah, Chalet, probably the most prone to spawn peaks of any of the maps that we have here in the competitive pool. Action
Gunnar,
not stopping yet.
Gunnar gets shut
recovery
down,
throw,
overheat
does
for
get
him.
Stopped at 5.
Another 3v5 to start off for
Does
M80.
get
I
that
do not
frag.
like this.
Another shield pick from Collins.
They're getting
too.
slammed on all their
Plugging through
aggression
this
by
now,
NIP.
very quickly brought this down.
I think after this, they do adjust their
It
own
was a
pacing and
3v2
just like
for
not get
Nick
wicked.
Just a couple seconds before this round began. It was obviously torn apart by Gunnar's great play, though he did get a sizable leg up from Hot and Cold playing on that Clash.
Yep.
The Clash not wanting to be a part of the active engagements, just instead staying a little farther back and using the shield and information
happened?
to his disposal.
Diffuser died on a spawn peak. Gunnar went for aggressive pick on Mud, got killed. Gavin got killed off blue stairs.
Now it's
just, I think it's just-
matters into their own hands.
I think they just need to stop getting wicked aggressive against.
Doing a little too much. Doing a little too much.
NIP currently punishing all their aggression attempts.
And over half of the round to play with.
Oh no, Kino!
By Kino, he couldn't hit water.
Okay,
before
this
the
round, and then you
smoke.
just adjust.
Ace by Gunnar to start round number 1, and a flawless.
I think
round
Kino
by
already
Nick
this
to
series.
cap
This is
off
third
round
map, and
number
he is
2.
not. I think he had what?
Both of these teams showing that they can play ball.
It's not
2 kills first
Hasn't
map.
had a huge
Wait.
impact in any of our 3 maps.
Caster's
just
talking
yet.
about it.
Not able to work with Hot and Cold to clutch up that 2vx in the late round either, but it really comes down
wish
to
he was
early
gonna say the
aggression.
stats.
NIP,
I
they
think
don't let
Kino
how
might be
round
under
1
5
ended
kills
affect
in
them.
this
Just
third
like how
map.
they didn't let map 1 ending affect map 2. They were really right back into things. One thing we maybe didn't get to see was the Deimos tracking coming through from Fantasy. Had a really good ping onto Gavin, which fed some information over to Cons for that 3rd pick, giving them that 3-man advantage. So a lot of this really fast intel that's being gathered by NIP and relayed very
Spawn
quickly,
peek.
which can make the
dude,
difference.
wait.
Great shot by
Bro,
Pino in the midst of that as
punching
well.
big
to the
window
spawn peek.
is
Actually, we
crazy.
did actually
Yeah.
have a ping onto the player
That is
killed,
crazy. You do
that
not
killed
punch big
Diffuser on
window,
the
you
window,
shoot
but
crack.
in the end, that player was ready.
I think hopefully this round they called the adjustment. They stopped getting that aggressive. They play peel back, play some win con.
I
Then
think they
again,
dropped the
it's-
Clash, and I think the Clash might be a reason why they feel so
I hope so. I mean, that was
confident
one
to
of the
kind of
best
like
matches
extend
in
and
Yeah.
League Cast in a
peel,
long time,
or like
Parker, so I
extend,
wouldn't be mad
but
at that.
they aren't. The only thing they're peeling is fucking.
Well, it's also scary because NIP are going fast, so maybe their idea is like they are going fast, but they're also like so aware of our aggression. They don't want to stuff the fastness in the face.
Montreal Major was our first live cast
Stuff the
together with an audience.
fastest.
Technically, we got a couple games in at DreamHack years and years and years
DreamHack
ago.
reference.
Kitch run back,
2019.
run out by.
Yeah,
Ooh,
something like
oh, it's
that.
just K9. I thought it was a trench run out or something.
Top 16 in Taro Bang.
I don't know about keeping this wall open like this. They don't have a library player, no?
But yeah, it's
Is it
a heck
Blue
of a
Stairs player or
matchup for
something?
you and I to
Yeah,
make
they're
our
playing Blue
debut.
Stairs
And
again.
is
Yeah,
a
maybe
heck
you'll
of
love
a
this Blue
match
Stairs later.
For M80 to make their debut as well. The North American team had their day off yesterday. We also
Yeah,
had the day off, so
I
spent
do
most of it
wonder.
Oh,
sitting
they're
with
going
the rest
fast.
of the broadcasters,
Blitz on
watching
K9.
the match on the screens, talking shop. M80
Oh,
do
this
not
guy's
doubled up. He is
win
so
or lose,
fucking
but
dead.
entertain
Oh!
out.
He's dead.
How are two
Good.
players
Good power by
struggling
Gavin,
here?
though.
What is
Oh,
going
no.
on? Cons
Trace the workout.
unsuccessful.
Leave,
on
Kino,
attack.
leave. Run away, run away, run away. Thank God, bro.
And he's already doing significantly better here on Chalet. A 3v2 for M80 with a round and a minute and a half to go. This is exactly the opposite score line. Or we saw
they're playing retake
back in round number 1. Now it was
with the Solus.
numbers advantage. And
I don't know about this actually. Like, I don't know actually. I don't know if that. I don't know.
Back to kitchen, but this time. A couple different operators have been changed. Most notably, the Clash was not being brought. And
I mean, there's no eyes on him. Maybe leave one, play his dining.
User taking the brunt of the focus, and while he's not having a good time, opens the door for his teammates to get a couple of kills. Nice play.
He got out. He's on lower west main.
Solar position after getting a frag. In the basement at the moment, can play those west main stairs when he needs to.
Where the fuck?
It's really up to Pino and Cons to find a solution. Could be clearing out Kino from the basement, but I think they're just going to go trophy window side. With these Sens walls, they could have an opportunity to do something sneaky with that.
I like that they're letting 1MP waste their own time, though.
Out. He can still activate them, assuming the time hasn't run out at this point.
Cons is now able to conceal himself.
They're waiting for the Solus. Solus retakes top. Good retake. Okay, I see the vision.
This guy gets taking the bomb
I see the
now,
vision.
though.
Cons face checking every other angle and has actually found some safety. The only question is there somebody above? We know there is, but that question is about to be answered.
Good retake. Beautiful, Matt. Nice, good job.
Nice.
Good fucking shit.
Not too far off.
Good fucking shit.
They
They
knew exactly when to fucking get the ball rolling.
Odd numbers.
I actually don't know. They seem to know like around where the Kino was too, like sitting.
Nope.
Like they knew where the floor bang, but I don't know if they actually had info or not. I didn't see a yellow ping.
Fighting for that lead. Nips still have plenty of time to pull that off.
Yeah, I really like that round from Hot and Cold. Obviously, he got the main kill onto the Fuser.
Clash ban, Blitz ban. I like the Blitz ban a lot. I think that'll help them all.
Started inside
Get rid of the double shield, bro. Holy shit.
On drones and player positions to his roamers up above him.
And then remove the fact that they can play fast and then they can play a more comfortable pace now. What up, Bleach Booty Bandit? NIP winning only of Intel game is crazy. I don't think it's that crazy. A lot of teams trust Intel game.
That's when Hot and Cold retakes the space, always avoiding the positions being held by
If you want to rage bait chat, just talk crap about Bolo. They all have a crush on him.
So can do similar things.
Yeah, Bolo fluke aside. Bolo.
He wouldn't talk shit. No. You're lucky I'm just a merciful man, and I gave you my blood in Manchester.
True.
Right, Jesse? That was
I'm a merciful man.
Well, it was all according to plan because we broke Kino's earbuds before the
game. They are much better practiced. I did get a second to listen.
No, because Gunner borrowed Kino's earbuds, and then I pushed him to congratulate him on winning a clutch against FaZe, and apparently it broke his earbuds. And then Kino had to borrow a no battery, no sound cancellation earbuds from Matt right up before playing you guys. And he lost. And then you went against BDS, and then you showed us their strengths. So if you think about it, it really was a master plan, masterfully crafted plan.
You even said that if there is a loss,
this guy's playing fucking chess, bro.
Yeah, the only gamble was that whether you guys would let Oregon and Border go.
Most losable game in group stage.
Yeah, that was a topic after the fact.
One round goes differently back on map 1.
You gotta trust the gamble in the moment. You gotta trust the gamble in the moment. Always gotta trust the gamble in the moment.
But they can't rest on their laurels. This got banned out, so Cons is forced back over to the Blackbeard. A couple of roamers.
Some might think it's a gamble, some might think it's
just been droned out by Wizard. It's going to be a full assault on these roamers to try to root them out and get a man advantage before they look to sight.
Blackbeard not going to entry off that. The drones are on him though.
They've got a good read.
But they're going for the clear on bar. They're going for a bar kill. There's no one above.
Now it's Gunner's turn to be determined or found.
Good smoke.
He's the one that the death mark will
Gavin's in a good spot.
Cons is in a dangerous spot. They're trying to bait Gavin
no, Kino dead.
Favorable engagement. He's not taking the bait yet. Kino,
Gav's just in the shits now. All right, Gav hero round.
Good at drawing first blood.
Oh wait, Gav hero round might be real. Oh, never mind, he's dead.
Previous to
Gav.
I was like, Gav hero round time. I'm gonna run into the loving arms.
Then rear of Gunner.
Oh my God!
Yet again by this death mark. And they will hunt him down.
He is so fucked here. He's only gonna convert.
My, this is a tricky spot to be.
No, nice.
Survive,
Gunner's dead.
Gunner! What a good shot from Gunner as he manages to outduel Fantasy, but Hates is there for the assist.
Still 4v2. Fuck,
Nip
man.
now doubling up on numbers.
Wait, real?
A minute left to find the remaining players. Hot and Cold.
This is ambitious as fuck. No.
Hates. Fantasy will trade him.
They're gonna go another person down here.
User who uncharacteristically is without a kill will find one, but that's all she wrote. Fantasy tying things up.
If they wanted to do that, they could have done that way earlier, no?
Nice little push coming.
Well, they did that after Gunnar died.
Saw NIP get into a gunfight. They always had
that's
the
when the call was to
down.
He was down.
Yeah.
Because then it's like where at least 2 are.
Kitchen. It's always like a 2v1, a 3v2. The numbers were always favoring NIP. And they're able to get that because they're setting themselves up really nicely with strong drones to give information and the Deimos tracker from Fantasy as well. Really nice information coming the way of the Ninjas, gets them that advantage early, allows them to isolate those solo players.
W7 versus Enterprise on the main.
Was that SSG I just saw in the booth? It was quick. I could be wrong.
I mean, maybe.
It sounded Portuguese, though.
Yeah, it was. It's Fluxo and Enterprise on the A stream. Enterprise, our Australian friends, will be doing battle against Flux.
Hey, Fett, love you, Moto. I love you too, Angelic Predator.
Well, and APs lose. Hey, man, back
Not
off,
really sure because they use different tags.
How many roller Sundays does Moto have?
7M used before they used.
I mean, what?
In their
Well, someone said he loves me and Bolo.
7M, I believe, on the jersey.
And I was like, oh, that's really sweet. And then
love Fluxer.
someone else said, how many roller Sundays do you have?
Fluxer.
I'm a big Fluxer, and
Zero.
I'm a big fan of the players that are on that team. Formerly the players.
Did you ever play in the PCX console?
Are you even in the GOAT conversation if you don't have a roller Sunday? You might have an SI, but if you don't have a roller Sunday, are you even valid?
You need a roller prime, bro. That's like the equivalent of like one roller prime. Can you really be a console GOAT if you don't have a roller prime?
Also making their debut today, along with M80, Wildcard, and FaZe Clan.
This defensive lineup, by the way, for M80 has remained so
It's just typical
static.
G2, man. They are nothing without Pinky or Fabian. That's just the cold, hard truth. Cold, hard truth. This guy's still living in 2018.
Gavin, Houghton, and Kino on their
and maybe a little
operators.
bit of 2023.
Diffuser ran a Malusi back in round number 3 and have now swapped on over.
What the fuck is this take?
Swapped on over to the Warden.
Oh, they're just going to hop in underneath. Full crunch on a dining player. Another hunt scenario. Gavin's fighting the guy cutting him off from one door. Can he get out in time? He's in bar. He did get to bar. Oh, no.
What? Why are we jumping on that?
He gets hard punished by Wizard as he jumps to his death.
Nip are looking to gain
down,
the
though.
upper hand.
I think just give him the map. Let him have it. Let him have it. Play execute. Clearly they've been weak on execute.
Like forfeit the map. Like
they are hopeful that map.
No. I mean, like this power shit is cute, but like I don't know. I think like throughout this course of the game, there's enough rounds where it's clear that Nip struggled on execute. Just like force it.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a 3v3, and I think the numbers
to get their way into the bomb site. Many of them on rappel now hates heading to the roof.
On a master,
so very likely swap things.
Really, he saw that drone, right?
I think the numbers. Whoa!
Surely he saw that drone, right?
Oh man, that's brutal.
No, I don't think he did.
Sitting on the desk, but sometimes it's
I think the
not what
numbers
you're
work for the
focused on,
defenders
Parker,
here.
and that could be a big mistake that could lead to the doom of
Just
M80.
big window, guys.
Big window, solar execute.
Walked right past it. Ace wall being
no one owl though. Well, we could have a guy owl if we really wanted. Oh my god, he sprinted all the way through.
Managed to eat a bunch of damage from that toxic.
Nice, Kino! Beautiful. That was crazy. That timing is nuts. He would pull up the Capital fire.
He knows the bolts were out.
Seems to be stuck outside of the building, but on those windows, you can still see your opponents. Hates teaching Kino about different angles. Hates is across as well, as now Cons will join him. Spread out far enough. Cons moving from Solarium. Hates on big window.
It's always just dicey when there's a guy big and this guy's all alone, bro.
They need to flush out these last two players from M80 with 10 seconds left. I don't know how confident I would be having to deal with this.
Crossfire.
Crossfire established. Gavin and Hates in a 1v1 now as Diffuser is on the ground. Hates no! Gets it done with the side shotgun. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Rounds for Nip and they gain the lead.
Oh my god, no.
Unbelievable that
man.
Hates clutches that one up. You know, that was a really tough read from NIP. A lot of worse teams would have gone for the plant there, but I think Cons
NIP are actually so fucking clutch this whole series, bro. What the fuck?
Not good enough in the 2v2. They could move into bathroom and punish me. So he says, I'm going to go for kills. They manage to down Diffuser, and then Gavin is prone inside a bathroom, Parker. Hates looks the wrong way at first.
How did BB think of the subject?
He has no idea where Gavin is in the dying seconds of that round, but with the shotgun in hand, it doesn't matter. He's able to flick to it in time, and I gotta say, Parker, there have been more mistakes from M80 in, I think, the first 5 rounds of this game than we saw all through map 1. This has been very, very rocky, I think, from the North American squad. That vault from Gunner.
How did you feel about Ramalho's timeouts yesterday?
Like the window angles on the top floor have been really catching them off guard, and NIP.
Hey, that guy just talks like
masters of the late round decision making.
I have to focus so hard to listen to that guy. That guy talks so fast. Like, I understand the players probably used to him by now, but like he talks so fast.
In the first half of map number 1, Fantasy and Hates maybe took
and he like stutters a bit.
A little bit in the second half of map 1, but all things considered, the numbers across the board for NIP are pretty good.
It just seems like it's always his first time.
But otherwise,
was they were consistently running behind on opening picks, but that has.
I think it gives good solutions, but I also like I think the rate at which Alamo actually imposes the solutions is pretty low.
They are attacking on Chalet, typically attacking.
Like I remember, I think I remember like one time they did the strat that he said.
Position. I think for NIP at this point, your win con.
But I don't know. It's like also a lot to think about, especially like if he's not saying like do this, like he's more so like
do some reflection.
For every site, he's like. They're gonna do this on this site. You could do this or this. You know, like he always gets like 2 options for every site, and it's like it's always open. I don't know. I mean,
scoreline would be the bare minimum that they're hoping to escape the first 6 rounds with. They're playing just at the top of these libraries. For the first time we go to the side of the map.
Good run out,
the good
Sean.
angles being held by NIP.
Wow, Sean.
Gunner, who strikes first.
Oh, he's dead. He is dead.
Down Pino, but Fantasy for the trade.
Oh, he's not dead. Never mind.
Oh my!
To be fair, that is fighting Scopos. That's the hardest off the fight.
You could see that one of them was approaching, and yet he just could not get the shots that he needed. Devastating. And now Gunner has. I don't want to say he's won this round because it was a 5v3. For NIP in the previous round,
honestly,
it got close real quick, but I mean, Gunner's
big round.
This
That's
round
a big round right here.
NIP are struggling.
I mean, this is possible for NIP. I like M80's position better, but
I actually don't think
my worry is that NIP
on a
in
fucking
these spots
bar,
tend to stall out.
3v5, there needs to be a crazy blunder.
Matches. Sometimes they just get a little bit too comfortable with the clock, and it runs short on them. No picks still with just 65 seconds to go. They've got 1 player top floor in Hates. The rest of them are still outside the building looking to find some kind of an impact on the main floor. Gavin's still in the library spot. They don't have the tools to clear him out. I just don't know what the game plan needs to be for the Ninjas.
Cons is in a collision course. These defenders playing.
I wish they burnt a bit more time on this guy.
Hates looking for the follow-up as they will double swing Gavin's position. Gavin finds one, Kino finds another, and how about a flawless round for M80? All they need to do is make sure that Wizard
I'm not gonna lie,
disappears.
Like I understand, like M80's been hitting some wicked shit this game, but so have NIP. Like both teams have just been hitting some wicked shots and like plays this game, bro.
From hot and cold, pick and poison.
So that happens when you're professional, my boy.
Yeah.
You never know.
I don't know if he saw
I in fact never know.
the leg of hot and cold in that particular position. We did, but keep in mind some players also play with stretched res, so they might not have. 3-3 through the first half. Neither team closer to victory.
What just happened?
Sometimes there just is no right call.
Did the stream just die?
Sometimes you're just screwed. And I think 1v4, 30
it's on the halftime ban phase.
Good from M80 to battle back, despite some of the mistakes that have been made on that defensive side. They escape with a.
Okay, I do not like the round win-loss graphic at the bottom.
Chalet since all the way back in stage
Do you see it?
At least in the official circuit. A couple of Copa Sul Americana games, but otherwise not a whole lot of VODs to watch back for NIP. So M80 aren't going to really know what they're walking into. Chalet is one of those maps where all 4 bomb sites are viable. The
M80 wildcard final.
Least favored in today's
Battle of the NA.
Still see play from time to time. So M80 are going to be going a little bit blind, and they end up banning double Scorpion. Denari and Ella being taken off the board. Both incredibly strong ops on this map, so I don't hate it.
You think wildcard is the best chances along with M80? No SSG, no OXG?
I agree, but
to be fair, I guess. Wait, who does OXG play today?
It's unusual.
They got
odd in the sense that it's suboptimal.
Yeah.
I think on a map like Chalet, Denari is a perfectly fine ban.
Let's see.
You can do some serious redecorating, especially on that top floor, that allows those trip mines to gain insane value.
Where the monster at? Gone.
Denari is a powerful operator, even in
OXG
limited situations.
OXG doesn't even play today.
But when you've got the opportunity to tailor it to where you think your opponents are going to come from, guarding multiple windows,
interesting bans. Denari, Ella.
Denari is a.
I mean.
Just get rid of him.
Kino on shield. Kino will be exclusively on shield the whole fucking attack phase.
Kino is a good sniper player.
Denari is pretty annoying
on. Kino is the best sniper player.
On Chalet.
I think that makes him a good sniper player.
Okay. Just want to make it clear where my position on his sniping play is.
Who plays Frost in this map?
For the record,
when Denari is banned, you
Jesse
play Frost.
thinks that Kino is the best.
It's for the windows. It's just substituting. That's usually what happens.
Either way, Kali and Glaz are the
if you're Denari, every
so
single fucking round on Master, and you put all your Denaris for piano windows and
makes your job a little bit harder.
Your bathroom window, and then they ban Denari,
maybe
you
that's
substitute.
because of the glass bans.
You replace.
Yeah. It's also freed Hot and Cold up from that role. He did seem a little uncomfortable playing those shield ops through much of this series, so putting Kino on that role does allow Houghton to frag a little bit better, though even Houghton has struggled on that hard breach to frag.
What do you think about Shopify G2 yesterday? It was a good match. It was a good match. Even though it was a 2-0, it was still very close every single map.
Blown off. That's excellent work coming out from NIP.
I mean, I think definitely Shopify
very safe
looked like a
with that little play
cleaner
right there.
team.
So gonna make it more awkward for M80 to take.
I'm back. I just expelled the copious amount of urine from my bladder.
Damage as well. I think
urine.
Oh, this guy's getting fucked.
Hopped inside a game.
Oh no! Oh, good, Kino.
Oh, a nice play with pistol in hand.
Wow, actually,
he hops out. He just leaves. Get out of there.
That's good. Tucked it away, and Kino will run, hopping out the window. The Thorn of Fantasy.
Clash to help Bar makes a lot of sense, though.
Remaining M80 players. Hates gets traded out immediately. He drags Diffuser down with him, not before.
3v3 trades. Trades are working. Trades are working.
Now, what's your timer? 134, 133, 132?
Not only are we close in terms of scores, but we're also
30,
close in
29,
terms of
28,
player count.
27.
Yep.
90 seconds, 3v3, and M80's still outside the building. They really want this library control. It's relatively free at this point. The most aggressive
that Clash is going to be a fucking problem, especially if he's playing half wall. Oh no.
Droning this out now, but they don't have.
Oh no, char.
So they're gonna spend some time clearing this.
What happens if you smoke a Clash and she doesn't have LOS on you? Does it still shock you to a smoke?
That's got to be the next thing that you're concerned about.
Damn.
Work a couple different angles, especially if
GG
behind him through that office door. But otherwise, they don't have any specific anti.
Oh, he might be using the barricade to go for a pick here. Almost. That would have been crazy. That would have been actually not the round winning if you got that.
On his drone. Very valuable information. A swing and a miss onto Pino, but that was mostly just because Pino moved out of the way.
Yeah.
Gunnar thought he had the read on him, and that really could have done
30 seconds. Oh, jeez, bro.
Final 30 seconds now, and Nip getting a bit more aggressive, taking more engagements than what we saw before. Gunnar being softened up by multiple players. Nitro Cell goes out, does not find anything. Hot and Cold taking down Pino, a 2v2.
I don't know how Kino's alive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is for the lead, by the way. Nip had tied things up. M80 sits on 3 kills as well. Which team will persevere? The
that's kind of scary. The Blitz
run. Not much happening.
It's a plan.
Now for Nip. Shield still very much on the
board. Yes! Oh, thank God. Oh my God, the Thorn Trap. Dude, the Thorn Trap, dude. I was clenching my fucking asshole. Oh my God, I was clenching so hard. Holy shit.
That's the right word.
Holy shit. Dude, if the Thorn Trap killed him and Clash gets back up and just wins. Oh my God,
heavy trap lineup coming through from NIP. There was
holy shit,
Thorn,
bro.
of course. There was the Frost being brought by them as well. And then once they got to the late rounds, there was still the Clash they had to deal with. And I thought Wizard on the Clash was going to make it impossible. I thought that was going to be the final.
That was sick. That was a sick grab, bro. Bro, you have to think Kino was 1 HP for so long.
Yes, bro. And he was getting like hit by the Clash.
This guy's 1 HP. Yeah, I think
he can't walk. Yeah, he can't walk up piano.
Separate times. He was hit by the Clash.
Dude, he can't walk up like in that scenario. Like he has like the least mobility of anyone, just because like he can't walk K9, he can't walk up the wall, he can't walk even up Ivy Hall because he gets shocked.
Threat of the Thorn bashes and hits the head.
Shit.
That's a good reason why he plays so many shields, Parker.
Amber, thank you for the subject. I appreciate you, man.
Kino picking up some kills on these shield ops. A tale as old as time. We will see another Thorn yet again. Steadily, the pick rate rising on this Irish operator. If you do not hear us talk about Thorn on the first 2 maps, will allow us to take some time here on Chalet to repeat ourselves. Thorn receiving the most substantial buffs in the mid-season update that was published by the devs just a couple weeks ago.
NIP play like really well.
Basically, every part of Thorn was.
They play a lot better than I anticipated.
Faster, the radius.
Now, like it makes me wonder, like
The damage
because Weibo's also been doing super well in this group, right? They also like dogged. Well, no, they didn't dog on NIP. I think they just beat NIP pretty fairly, like pretty solidly.
Most situations.
It makes me wonder, like, what has Weibo been doing? They've been doing
exceptions.
They've been looking really good too.
See that the more Thorn gets
well,
played,
a lot of people were saying that M80 is like the freest group, right?
Yeah,
it was like
quickly those traps activate. You
yes.
can now throw a razor.
Listen, man. Whenever it comes to group stages, that nothing's free.
Yeah, nothing's free.
And it will arm and then explode before they can get off of the plant.
Weibo 7-1 NIP, yeah.
Stick it
Weibo's been playing really well too.
It goes off afterwards. It can be fatal, and it can also work for plant denial.
Absolutely, and listen, I don't have the stat on me, but it would not surprise me if after the second day of SI, we've seen more Thorn picks at this event than every other international
What is he smoking?
Combined. It's
Eyeball.
Wizard to open
maybe
things
just
up
like
on
fake.
It's just
fake.
Grim to take down, but Kino is inside the site and fighting.
The game's window, no? Oh, nice, Kino. Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been bad, bro. He's going to move the plant half wall? I'm going down, but have they retake top? Oh, no.
Kills of Gunner will be gambled on this. Kino hopping off. 7 kills, 8 kills.
Bro, Kino's just always been
takes care of him. Tie game yet again. We have an answer. Chalet shaping up to be very similar to Consulate.
Yeah, I like the idea to go for the rush there on M80. There were a lot of players kind of off-site. You saw Wizard all the way over towards Master. You saw Cons and Fantasy up on the top floor, while it really just left kind of Pino and Hates inside the bomb site. But in the end, it just didn't seem to matter. The anchor play was really good.
Chill out. Yo, guys, chill out.
From Hates, and then once the roamers came back to site, I thought Wizard and Fantasy were excellent in managing to find those picks.
My cats are like brutally fighting each other right now.
No timeouts yet.
They are saving it for the depths of this series. 8 rounds played so far, 4-1 by both of these teams, so dead even. And with both teams having their timeouts,
I'm confused on how the T2 team became Heretics. Can you explain it, please? So basically, they qualified through SI through open qualifiers into the LCQ against all the other pro teams. Holy shit, never mind. The VXVid, they give this gift 5 gifted again, bro. Appreciate you. Love you so much, brother. Mwah. Thank you so much, XVid. Holy shit. Thank you, man. Here they go. Westbrook, and they give this up with no ads. Anyways, after they made SI, they wanted representation and a salary, and Heretics actually took them up on that, which I really respect.
Match number 1, or map number 1, rather, very easily could have broken.
Really appreciate you, XVX. I did. I don't know how to say your name because it sounds like an adult website every time I say it.
Putting M80 at a sizable.
Who wins in a fight, me or Bolo?
After that Gavin clutch, I think we all could have seen
No.
Nip
I wouldn't be able to
that
lay my
gun.
hands on you in a hurtful
M80
manner.
had quite a dreadful second map. Things did get a bit more promising towards the end, but too little too late. And yet they immediately started.
Bolo would suffocate me with his mouth or his cock.
In contention or leading for the whole map.
Very exciting strategy coming over from M80. You've got Hot and Cold on the Amaru in the basement.
They're also doing the same thing where they fucking
as quickly as
smoke off
under the chaos of a million flashes. The same
West
time
main.
the Diffuser can push up West Main. The calls can come out from Gavin, and this is the plant. Here's the flashes. Gavin
oh shit! Amaru up this dining hatch.
Just start paying attention. We're in the site.
But they did this shit in NAL. They lost this shit.
There's nobody here to deny him.
Wait, Hanko's doing a lot.
There's a guy short though.
Well, there's a Dokumi on
short
the board,
dead.
but not quite the phone call that we were expecting. Still one logic bomb.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Diffuser's taking down Fantasy now. Pino!
Okay, well in NAL they did this shit and they got retaken on by SR. But I don't know if NIP's gonna be able to do the same thing. They've never seen some shit like this. Nice.
4 of them
beautiful.
Were still upright. 1 was down.
Beautiful.
A flawless round. Is that our 3rd flawless round here on this map?
Yeah, it might be a really nice play coming out from M80.
And we know who.
And it's like the pattern you notice on Consulate, Bo, with the site hits. Just site hit after site hit after site hit after site hit.
Game there will be an operator ban to come through first. Not sure what we might see. M80 have played a wide variety of strats. We did hear the North Americans complaining about the trap operators. I wouldn't hate a Thorn ban. I think it'd be the first Thorn ban of the event. But it's the Clash. We're staying boring.
Man. It's okay. I'm all here for it though, Fett. I'm all here for high octane.
Shield bans are intriguing. And now the timeout will occur, obviously, right after.
It stresses me the fuck out, bro.
No, don't stress. Don't stress.
They play today. They don't play today. They have a bye today. They play D+ tomorrow. Oh, yeah, you do have a bye today, right? They have a D+ tomorrow. That's the schedule.
Do they have a bye today? How many teams have a bye? Is it?
It's every team gets a bye once. There's 5 teams.
Well, like, is it?
Saw him for a second.
Oh, I can see
yeah.
behind Pino. Right, of course.
Yeah.
See this a lot from Norris, the coach of Fluxo W7M, where he likes.
Yeah, Chad. G2 has a bye today, and they play D+ tomorrow.
Lording above.
Who does what does Shopify play today?
Shopify does play. Shopify plays D+ today.
Part of me wonders if this might be maybe a bit of an early blown tack timeout. I know we're already 9 rounds deep, entering into our 10th, but the fact that you might be headed to overtime, where M80 have the tack timeouts and you do not, could be the disadvantage.
Some freaks. These guys got some freaks against them.
M80. It's always a gamble, though. You need to ensure you get to overtime, and I think that's where Dan's head is at. Just make sure that you can lock down these next couple defenses, and if you're flawless, you won't even have to worry about an OT.
Now, here's something interesting. Clash was played 1 time by Ninjas in Pajamas so far. It was played on round number 7. M80 won that round. If you remember the Blitz in the Clash, doing battle as Hot and Cold got the diffuser planted.
Yes.
That was the only Clash that appeared. Clash was not brought in the next 2 rounds. An intriguing choice because maybe M80 is gambling on the Clash.
When you come back in tournament, maybe next SI, I'll be bored enough to hop back in.
Why don't you just sub for a different team every event?
There are other operators.
Like I'll be like a mercenary.
Yeah. And had more power.
Well, actually, not gonna lie, that kind of relies on like multiple Tristans happening.
And you even referenced it.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say no one was one.
Who's playing this operator now?
Yeah, it would literally need to be like.
It's possible that M80 just don't see Thorn.
But here's the thing: at that point, people just pick somebody up and then just fucking roll with them and then see how they do.
Yeah, I do think it's an operator that with proper droning you can counter, and it shouldn't be a problem. But sometimes it is just a lot to get that proper droning done. M80 certainly feel like they have the tools.
Is Bolo
what if I do
actually
like the Shroud Sentinel thing like every 6 months?
Ooh. An operator that was banned by NIP all the way back.
But let me tell you, Siege Orcs ain't paying Sentinel money.
NIP as to where these M80 players want to push.
We have you on commission, like per game basis, like
sometimes I'm a little bit worried about
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
I believe that they'll have some drones watching for that. That we do see Wizard down in the basement playing this new operator.
Montaigne's ability icon has been bugged like since 2 tournaments. Wait, oh no, it's still a bug.
It just looks like low res.
For those of you that,
no, it's not. It's back now. It used to be a black square. What happened? It fixed itself.
Oh, I remember. I've seen that. I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
it's black square again.
Surviving explosions.
That's why zombies ban usually M80 banned the Denari, Ella, and Clash to play the shields, but Azami's back up, so that means that owl position keeps getting retaken over and over due to the Azami, and bathroom cut is not available. I'm sure Gunner was holding that from outside too, so there's nothing holding that from happening. Oh no, Fantasy shits on Diffuser.
Down below, goodbye to Diffuser. Fantasy doing double duty here, now worried about the trophy stairs.
Honestly, Fantasy's kind of tweaking out right now. Now he's in a good spot.
Now Gavin will try to push him out of position. Death mark used, and immediately Gavin will march his way upstairs.
Does he have a name?
Oh,
he knows he's there.
He's given the all clear.
Oh, went for the melee. That's crazy.
Damn.
Oh, the pre-fire though.
I can't believe they let Cons get away with this. And down goes Hot into Fantasy. Another flawless round. Jeez. My goodness.
Got ourselves a game.
An incredible showing as both of these teams battle.
Wait, have these guys even taken like a 2-round lead at any point?
No.
All 12 rounds needed for the second.
For map 1 and 3, for map Bank wasn't. Bank was slaughtered, but
match point, series point for the team that takes the next round.
M80 seem like they've got the information. They know what they want to do, but that doesn't mean they can execute on it. That round, pushing through Solar, an impossible task. They knew where Cons was. They tried to bash him with the Monty. They tried to get a free pick on him, yet somehow he still manages to peek out and get the kill in the midst of that. Starts things off really nicely in the brunt of that push. Fantasy, of course, playing from the bathroom position, gets this first kill through the floorboards beautifully, and then capitalizes on the distraction that Cons is making here to swing back out through the bathroom and take down the Monty. We also saw a couple of aggressive plays from Wizard. That was the last one caught on the camera, but got a flank from the basement up the library stairs to get the opening pick onto Gunner earlier in that round, too. So some great moves.
Yo, Fett, what happened to the 1v1 game modes and the 2v2 game modes that were supposed to release in year 10? If you paid attention at all, you would know that they were not supposed to release in year 10.
7 of those 10 rounds.
Wow, this guy is spamming that shit.
Burn. This guy got burned.
This guy typed that message like 4 times in my chat. What does he want me to do about it?
Though it is a bit odd that Nip
this guy got burned.
Draw blood first and bang. Yeah, the dominance.
Well, even if like
again, it was that mid
even if
round for Nip where they were so successful.
Like they didn't say that. Like let's say they did say it was gonna release the year 10. What am I gonna do about it, bro? You think I own Ubisoft?
No, you could. Fett could do it.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. I should put in a good word.
Converting.
I actually saw Fett talking to the new Ubisoft CEO guy at Munich.
Yeah, I was talking to him.
Don't worry, guys. Fett's got a lot more power than you think. You might think he's got a lot of power, but he's got even more power.
More power. I'm in the Ubisoft inner circle.
And then lose.
Holy shit.
So Pino was decided to hide in the prep phase on this Kaid, so it's likely not something that MI.
You want to buy some Ubisoft stocks for fun?
He's used those claws on the south.
Yeah, I'll throw a dollar in.
I'll throw a dollar in.
Floor as well, I do believe on the offense.
I'll buy a share.
I'll buy a
in order
share.
to clear these out. They do have some nades. They've got some answers for how to open up these walls, but no EMPs have been brought by M80, so it's gonna be a bit of a tricky task as Wizards starts things off.
When they're crunching like 3-2-1 pretty well, it's just like they're. Oh my god, please kill this guy, bro. Please, thank God.
It looked like he might bottle it, but he makes it work.
Nice.
On the board this round as well.
Oh, and he lets up cons as well. Holy shit.
In front of him if he goes any farther, and he does, but he takes down
3v3. Okay, two people, 1 HP. It's for C4. C4 still risk of.
We're seeing the captain thriving on this Dokkaebi. It's not a common operator from him,
Risk
but he's
of
done
pick
quite
from
well
C4.
with the SMG and DMR
Shiny
combo.
Hunter, Binis, thank you for the subs and donut ads. Appreciate it, man.
Lots of time for M80 to work with. This is a great
Have any
position for the
drones?
American team.
3 drones left. We get some info. Oh shit. Ace is here.
One nitro cell in the pocket, 4 cons, grenades, 4 diffuser as he brings Striker, who has multiple of those.
There's a Bravo drone in kitchen that they're holding. I just don't know what it
Still
sees.
a logic bomb for hot and cold as well. It looks like we will see
Yes!
it used.
Yes!
That's an
Nice.
ego
Good
peek
nade.
from Pino, maybe.
Oh, if they didn't know he's red. They know he's in that red corner.
Raise your eyebrow at those sorts
Nice,
of
Gav.
down
Holy
goes
shit.
Cons,
Okay,
Wizard
maybe that
down
Kitch
to
drone is doing
1v3.
God's work or something.
Oh boy, it was so promising for Nip, but it looks like time has run out on this round. Which of the 3 lads from M80 will find?
I'm very glad Wizard whiffing right now. Thank God for Wizard whiffing right there. Good whiffs, Wizard.
Series
Let's go.
point for the defending major champs.
Oh, it feels like map 1 again, Parker. We go back and forth, but M80 continue to be in charge. I think they played those last 60 seconds fantastically. They took their time, picked up the defuse kit after it had been dropped, I believe, by Kino outside the solar window. And then I think, you know, there were some interesting swings there. We saw Pino go for the swing of the trophy window. I think that's NIP recognizing that with 60 seconds, they don't have a great chance of winning, so they've got to take some risks. They've got to go for some plays. They've got to try to catch M80 off guard if they have a chance of winning that round. Ultimately, though, M80 were ready. The major champions don't make mistakes like that often. Good entry through the top floor as well, which is what we saw from Hot and Cold in that early round. Some of the information...
Holy falafel, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, man.
They didn't necessarily know how deep Hot and Cold had gotten pushing in through piano.
An elephant like you, cuz what the fuck happened to your hair? What?
To be a successful defensive round win, Parker.
I mean, yeah, I woke up. I guess the elephant licked me. I thought you said like me.
M80 is only one
Son.
consecutive.
I don't know if you how to beat the Falcons, yes sir.
On my screen, I'm gonna be like AFK for
they have
like
yet to win
Okay,
back-to-back
I'll talk
in
to.
the same
Fair.
It does seem like a lot of the parallels from consulate.
I'll spark it up.
Spawn peeking. This.
I'll speak up
is an interesting
for your chat, for your little chatters.
Nobody spawns north.
Hello, little chatters. How y'all doing? Welcome to the bitch. Like, how y'all doing? Okay, why did my fucking Twitch just crash again, bro? On the last round? Are we serious? Oh my fucking god! I like literally tried to fucking open Bolo's chat. Like, I tried to go out of the stream to open Bolo's chat and I just crashed.
It is a massive step up.
I just fucking crashed. What the fuck is wrong with my shit, bro?
Going into overtime in map
All right, anyways, we're back.
On your opponent's pick, demolishing your opponent on your own map
Basement
choice,
lurk.
and then on the tiebreaker going all.
This looks like a library direct. Looks like they want an ace open stock wall. They don't go for the Thatcher.
Naturally, that isn't going to be reflected very well on the scoreboard. And Nip will still be fighting for that very final spot in the group, which is in elimination territory.
For sure.
But there will still be 2 more matches.
Yep, smoke it off. Ace open the wall. Hopefully no impact. They could open the stock wall here. It's not going to be the typical glass Thatcher strat that we've seen the other teams where they don't use that.
Other Brazilians say don't sleep on. And well,
library corner is clear. Stock is cleared. If they kill this guy inside bar, they can hop in. Or sorry, games, they can hop in and go for the plant.
There were some serious fireworks.
And that's exactly what they're going for. NIP are starting to catch on to it typically, so they should be able to recognize that this is happening, and they just have C4s ready for the plant.
Desperate to hold on.
Hino's in games ready to go for this. Or are they going to go for a hop-in actually off this? H-Charge going through on top Mez as well, so they're actually...
out of the ace. They're just trying to break into Mez, force that player back. I believe they've been successful.
They know a player's close. Games window, though. Yes, games window dies.
They don't care, though. They're in the site.
And this
on Cold hops in. Really brilliant lurk.
Nip reduced to just 4.
Flank going down. Do they know one's Pickle?
The cavalry
Pickle player gets shot at.
Ninjas in pajamas firing away hot and cold off of the defuse kit.
Oh no, but the flank around from bar side. Beautiful by Short.
It's all Wizard
2v1 Wizard. 1 HP Gunner. Does he know one above?
Can he pull
I think he does know there's one above. Yeah, this is rough.
Gunner on a single point of HP. Kino.
Nice! Let's fucking go. Beautiful game by M80. 7 fucking 5. Close ass map 1 and 3.
Takes it 2-1.
Bank, they get shit on, but it's all good.
Ninjas in pajamas.
It's all good.
That's a bold call.
First game is good. Warm-up game done.
They say we know there's guys above. We know there's a lot of players still alive on the defenders, but screw it. Let's go into the site. Let's figure out how to win this game. And Kino, the guy that I've been saying has maybe been a bit quiet this series, steps up to steal the top frag from his teammates, ends with 11 kills, and looks very good to end out Chalet.
Why is Gunner so pissed off? Gunner upset? Why are they not dapping them up? Why are they shaking their hands?
They did it in Munich a couple months ago.
Get called out, so he's being a little bit more coy.
Wait, yeah, there's like, bro, this guy's so alone.
A lot of attention. The Grismot will stop. The spray through is the attempt on it. They use the impact EMP, but there's Mighty getting stuck.
Oh, that was a perfect turn. That was actually a perfect turn. Holy shit.
Ambi's the saving grace, but he's all there is left now. It's an Ambi against the shield, and he gets hit down. Try to save the lone
honestly,
but unfortunately,
they actually try to help this time. Yeah, actually try to help. They really all came.
Nice effort.
I think maybe a little too late.
Even did you see Rex
and they literally like what?
We're on their way to support as well.
2 or 3 guys blue.
But sadly, their team's being picked off.
I think I really like the way Furia or Falcons play. I don't remember which team it was, but instead of helping by like running down blue and like coming through short, they help like getting above on library vert. So they'll like get on games hatch, library hatch, and they'll fucking play like bar vert. And it's really sick. I think that's like the new best way to play bar.
It's just the numbers game. If there's 3 below, you have to just take the chance and kill the guy top.
A lot of soft to try and put the pressure on, and those crossbow bolts in Capital's pocket.
Smokes. 30 seconds left. Semi-doable if they can stop the plant spot that they want to go for. But I'm scared of a flood through being the thing here.
So far, we might be able to get another. Force does find Rex in though. Isolates the Monty. At this point, Monty's just going to keep trying to cook on the pressure.
Surely they just stick the bomb right here now.
I
already burned 2 smokes. I'm going down in the corner.
Itself sprays through either side. Can't quite see where they need to go, and Canadian has to drop back, which is now a post plant. Nia's.
He's done.
That guy was actually kind of almost gifting him that. He gave him a chance.
Is doing everything.
That guy gave him a chance.
Top on the shield, and look what he's been able to do.
Oh my god!
Like what a star-studded performance from this guy today.
Star-studded.
No wrong.
Your chat just taught me a new one.
Like I said, it was better from Chop Fat Rebellion. We seen
that one from Reese Puff 211.
But it still wasn't enough. That just shows how LD Plus are playing. That Monty, a massive issue. You look at what Shopify went in terms of their bans. Ying, a Grim, and a Dokkaebi. No shields at all. And again, this is the issue I feel with the attackers at the moment. There's so many good operators, and you just don't have enough bans. And this is the issue. If you are against a team who have competent shield players, I feel
TSM Snake in the chat. What's up, Snake?
Might have to intervene. Might have to intervene.
You know, that's just maybe what you have
Captain
to do.
America putting the fucking
there is
boots
the element,
on,
obviously, that
flying on over there.
Wait, Snake, I don't know what's... Only if you don't mind saying. Do you know, like, what you're doing?
These engagements. They're happy to take them. We saw Ambi obviously almost stave.
Interview. Because I know Dream. I know Dream already expressed that he's not going to stick with C9.
The limitation right now is with how great Niers is being on that shield, but how they've operated themselves as a team before.
That's pretty funny, high school.
Shopify Rebellion.
But until after invite, that's all he can do. True facts. True facts.
In some ways, sort of bullying them. The Intel game has been impeccable.
Best of luck, Snake. I think y'all played pretty phenomenally in LCQ.
Wow, it's very well.
I think y'all played a good game.
Now they've got at least one engagement from Spoit potentially going to happen here, but I'm curious to see how long he sticks around.
Yo, did Shopify already play?
Really, any impact in these roams? hasn't been getting enough kills to warrant it. Hasn't really wasted the time either. I mean, D+ once they...
Oh, do you get a discount count on the arm sleeves? Yeah, actually.
No, I do not.
So, yeah,
no, I do not.
Go to orag.com.
We'll see if he can maybe turn around these...
Orag, bro.
That's actually defamatory. I will see you.
Where he was playing again, typically on this kind of roam over towards bar, he was inside connector. I think he's realized if the shield's being played, that's a coffin, essentially, I'm getting myself into.
Could they be selling to give points to D+ and get G2 lower in standings? I actually do think Spoid is doing that, guys. If you guys are Stompin fans, I would go after Spoid for actively trying to sabotage Stompin.
Now remember what they did last time. Try to just drive the shield.
He holes on this, no double reinforced Ivy wall, no shield on Ivy.
Everyone's trying to win.
Library given, 1 minute 20. That's really good pace on this library clear on us.
He's not going to sit around and see what happens.
And this wall is open.
They fucking get picked apart every single time.
Education.
Look at the information he's gaining. He's able to check.
Office wall is open, and they're going to use the Capital kill onto this half wall guy again.
That's great information.
There is no there's no ranged hard breach for D+ though, so they can't get this like half wall open behind him.
They're worried about how he's going to...
Is that what they're trying to do?
What the fuck?
Oh! What a shot.
Has the cover, and now Monty is being pushed and rebuffed back. There's going to be a bounce of a grenade. Falls does find Rexit, and the grenade.
Did he shoot off this fucking fender from him? Oh, he's dead.
They killed him.
Because he couldn't get away from the Monty, who's so fearless.
Shit.
Nias just keeps going, instigating, driving step by step, and it's so loud.
They're clearing the shit out of these guys.
The cacophony.
And there's not a single crossfire. Like, even though Shopify has a shield, walls, multiple people,
there's nobody going for the catch.
There's not a single crossfire or a refrag.
40 seconds. Are they going to double drop? Or
it's all solo. It's all solo. Everyone just dies one by one by one by one by one.
To tear away from that top floor hold and
Editorial Red Fox Watch Tall. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it.
The information he's gaining is phenomenal. Look
this guy's aware, bro. This guy's really aware.
He's just doing it himself. He does everything himself. Wow. Brilliant from D+. Brilliant from Nears.
That was a really good Monty plan, actually. Like the whole round, just walking him down, bro.
It's just the masterclass.
This guy's 9-2 with his Monty.
Demonstrating how to play the operator.
Holy fucking shit,
right, these are the
bro.
ones where you click them in the game, and this is what Montaigne can do. It's fantastic, and it covers every aspect as well. It's the reconnaissance, as you said. It's the sort of instigating.
Why are they beating SR?
Just taking the fight.
Why are they doing this?
Oh, wait till you see this.
Wait, no, this guy's 10-2.
Wait till you see what this Monty has forced. The Oryx!
It's not just the Oryx.
They have forced everything.
It's the Legion. It's
Bro,
the
I'm not gonna lie.
It's the Oryx.
Oh. And this
the Oryx on this
is what a good shield can do.
Is that even worth
this right here? They've completely had to go off the cuff. This is not a strat. I dare say there's not many teams who have an Oryx strat in their book.
Do you know what? This is what happens.
Everything else, like the Legion and the Frost and the Fenny,
this is
but
the
like
panic
I don't know if he's.
Monty.
It depends where he goes. If he gets hunted.
I mean, it's just dictated to the game. Now, obviously, you said I shouldn't be pessimistic, so I'm not going to be. It's still an attacker-sided map, and Shopify Rebellion, it's still their map. They've used their timeout. Okay, let me finish. That's the thing. And we've had these sweeps back. But how confident D+ Gear are right now, and how, remember, the timeout on the call from Shopify Rebellion was, we need these three. We need to not let them flip this. It's got to eat at you a bit.
It's just the general gameplay. It's not there. You look at the kills. 9 kills for Shopify Rebellion inside a possible 25. That's not like them. With the players we know that they have, that is not up to par.
No.
Double shield, doubling down. D+ are looking to bring in the Blackbeard alongside Nears on that Monty. I can only
assume
go for
the direct
plan.
They're going for direct plan. Thatcher to stop C4.
In towards that top floor. That's where the Blackbeard is situated.
Thatcher jab. I like this jab.
Ready for the plan. Here we go.
Ooh,
tight corner.
C4. Oh my god, he doesn't win the Thatcher. You sleep at the fucking wheel.
There goes your glass as well. Too close to the window and
popped.
Maybe too far this round.
Like that case went down.
They obviously have a backup shield. They tried a little.
Bullet actually just asleep, bro. Straight sleeping.
Something that they wanted.
What?
But It's not the first time we've seen 2 D+ gear players get caught out inside the site going for a cheeky plant, and they still won that round.
What?
So I'm not going to count them out.
I
said no, bullet straight sleeping on the Thatcher.
Like, I don't think I'm sleeping.
Honk.
What they have, you assume this Blackbeard's still going to have a bit of a problem getting anywhere close.
Yeah, I mean, this should be the round for Shopify Rebellion. Yeah, it will be.
We got a 1.
We got a 1. We got a 1. We got a 1.
Ready for that.
It's actually kind of depressing. They got their 1 off fucking them, like, fucking up a Thatcher.
Looks as though that maybe the Tides can try and...
Are you going to break down the SSG secret game that's going on right now? I will throw it over to Bolo for that because I got to go after this game.
Try and overcome, because even still, D+ Kia, 5-1-half is still phenomenal. The way that they've played has been great.
Why?
Time to go to lab. Time to not be a bum anymore.
He knows that there is
Laboratory.
over toward bedroom.
Laboratory.
I mean, the irony is...
Laboratory.
That sounds famous podcast.
Bring it. I mean,
I bet it's cold in that lab.
No value.
I'm done.
Well, Canadians able to find Levy, and what was at some point looking to be a flawless half might end in a flawless round here, at least for Shopify Rebellion. It was a bit of a risky round. They went for the rush. They went for the run. To be fair, it's the kind of play that you can make at the start. Won't be the flawless. Bullet almost transitioned.
I wonder if Chanka's going to become a good pick on this site
2 seconds left.
because of
the
Thatcher play, yeah.
Pre-fires over the top of the shield.
Thorn.
Can Thorn get EMP'd?
Yeah.
Keep the pressure
I don't know.
game moving and hot. And
but what if you just keep chucking them?
Yeah, what if you
have all 5? What if you have all 5? Throw 1 dash, throw another one, bam. Throw 1 dash, throw another one, bam.
Oh my god, what if you just have like an Ella and a Thorn on trap just like fucking throwing their shit at
alternating fire.
Windows cheered X100. I have it on good authority that Shopify is running an illegal gambling ring headed by William Spoitlofstedt, so Moist Critical could recoup his investment after realizing the 5th team built around the 1v1 merchant was not gonna work out.
What the fuck, traders? That is insane slander. Holy shit.
Immediately.
This guy said, I have it on good authority that Shopify Rebellion is running an illegal gambling ring headed by William Spoitlofstedt so that Moist Critical could recoup its investment after realizing the 5th team built around the 1v1 merchant was not going to work out. Holy shit.
And the glass should be open here because...
Dude, Reddit, the R6 Pro League Reddit subreddit slander game has been on point lately, bro.
Wait, really? What are they...
Not really too worried about Warden, still. Just means you can abuse.
They just go out like the Shaiko mindset, like the fucking the Spoit mindset, the Canadian mindset.
Well,
that's sick. We're evolving.
Climb, but sure ain't easy, and it's gonna start here.
Alamo mindset. Alamo mindset might have been my favorite one, bro.
This the most successful.
And, like, they showed a bunch of pictures of him on vacation and said doing anything but scripting. It's fucked up, man.
It is actually crazy that I always see them in fucking
wherever the fuck. Of what is a primary site.
I feel like they go out like reasonable times, like after an event, after.
Yeah,
I guess.
I don't think too great of a lineup whenever we look towards our
bar. It's just what I see compared to what I don't see from other people.
Like, not even
maybe that's
shield. Oh, there is one shield, but it's not even in position.
An actual team that posts on social media.
There's nothing to protect that. There's no
deep pull by Dawes 3. How was playing with Timsy?
Even stuff like Banshee's trap. I mean, where are the traps? Seeing the Mozzie come in.
Bro, that guy.
Finally, we see that shield.
That guy had a golden opportunity to
1 nade out of the 6 that they have. I'm sure we'll deal with it. I don't know. I think it's a very bold strategy, and I don't think they can hold on to upstairs very long. Because, I mean, there is a good chunk of util. Like I mentioned, 6 nades. You've still got the Grim on board. There's a lot to deal with from a defensive perspective, and I just don't think they'll be able to hold it with the lineup that they have. I can only assume with the kind of roaming operators that you have, with the Mozzie, with the Solus, being able to gain info, and then maybe playing for flanks, that could be an opportunity for them.
This first engagement, this entry, could be a bit of a dictated pace. As we said,
he's pinged.
Oh, he's pinged. He's grenaded.
Oh my god.
He's gonna live.
Oh my god.
He's gonna find a fight and a follow-through grenade. There's some support, but they all traded out. Canadian finds Levy. Midi finds Rexon. They keep it balanced. They knew their player was a bit cooked, but they make sure they can at least take one of them into the frying pan and then try and escape the fire. Afterwards, they slip their way back. Great coverage, great bit of motion, but also great control there from Shopify Rebellion.
Yeah, they've been able to establish their foothold towards bathroom and bedroom. And we'll see if they can now start formulating their take in towards this top foothold. Like I mentioned, not a whole lot of util that they have to worry about. Just get the 1 nade to clear away that shield and pretty much top floor will be open for them, but they still need to get players rotated in position. You think about over towards the double window, towards Fireplace. You think about players in towards Library. You need to start getting people ready for these crossfires, ready for these pinches, which, again, that is the kind of the game style, the game play of what Chalet is and why teams go here, is if you can establish that kind of split pressure.
Well, there's that grenade onto that position you talked about. Shield's gone.
Get ready to go for the flood across.
Is gone as well. Those are just
hopefully D Plus can do a crossfire here and show us like what, like the opposite of what Shopify did, because right now like this three-way, this three position is exactly like typically what happens. It is how you stop the flood from this opposite side over, but Shopify were not doing that. They just let him hop it through K9 and just do whatever the fuck he wanted to. Let me say this up, we don't have attrition minimums with him.
Oh my god. He's driving in and he's able to win that engagement. As you said, very nifty with the shield in his hand.
Did they give though? I think they gave.
He's now
they dropped to Dave. Oh wait, what is Midi going for?
C4 and 2 impacts still on the board to do a bit of safety. Okay,
Midi's running all the way around.
Midi goes for a long rotate.
But does he know there's another player in the basement? Oh, this guy's getting fucked.
Being surrounded. Yeah. Great execution and surrounded.
Oh, they know.
Well, they knew about
that.
They
know everything
as well. The last one.
Oh!
He's got a double.
No way.
And that's a cold kit. Now where's he going?
Way.
He's sending for a third. The flash has come out.
What's the case? What's the case? What's the case? Does he have the case?
7
He's
seconds.
down
one more player. Can he
oh my god!
Falls, stands tall.
Oh my god!
Shotgun crush.
Oh my god!
Try aim and bow.
I need to close my mouth because I'm catching flies.
This team, I don't know Portuguese, but this team, what I do know and can tell you is yesterday there was a couple of pop-off moments and players and bits of energy about the team, but it wasn't usually all of them. Levy was quite cool. Bullet was quite calm. They are feeling it.
We knew they were up for it.
Oh, this guy's getting fucked.
They are feeling and surrounded.
Oh, they know.
I was
guy's getting fucked.
As the one before it, I was thinking, you know what? This Shopify, this is better. Look at the way that they're playing together. Team, why didn't they do this in defense? That was going to be my point. Now the point's out the window. What do I talk about?
Nice.
The fact that he's won the 1v4 on a single staircase that just kept going at him and going at him and going at him. He didn't even move. He just sat in the one place.
Well, he was holding the most important choke on that side. Like, I don't...
And breathe. I mean, it's just been...
I mean, that's the moment. That's the moment of the match. Because really, Shopify Rebellion, if they were able to pick up that round, gets them the belief, gets them the morale, that's the first attack. Let's do this. Yeah. That's gone now. And you have to play perfect siege for 5 rounds. They were already under all pressure coming into this event. The pressure, I can only imagine, it could make diamonds in there.
What the hell?
At this point, how do you try and go? How do you get your head back in? Where do you look for? What do you try and grab onto as that bit of hope? Because it's just been such splendor, such gravitas earned yesterday, and here on Chalet, frozen out.
What do you think happens this round after that? Do you think it's over? It's over right here, right now.
Better and better.
You think Shopify's still in it?
And maybe this group isn't.
I mean, for my sake, I hope so, because then I gotta go to lab earlier. I'm sorry, Shopify. I love you guys, rooting for you guys, but
expected murder mystery we've got to solve later on in the VOD.
Wait, are you like missing it right now? Are you like late?
No, I'm not late. It's just that like I don't want to seem like a bum. I make my own schedule. Like I make my own time. I just usually. It's happening. I do 9 to 5.
Some of these positions.
Actually, I don't do 9 to 5. That's a lie. I do 11 to 6 or 11 to 7 sometimes.
One of the flames in Wrexham.
I sleep in
just careful
recently.
Of that run out that happens in
oh no!
However, Ambi goes down.
Solar take. Grim already getting shut down for solar take. Bullet gets free strikes.
Below, able to pick up the trade.
Very important.
I think he just got peaked, honestly.
Make sure you get responses
Troy
trade game. We
sitting here.
Yeah, I know.
We'll see if they can combine that with the point game. Some flashes
fell in. No bathroom player to cut off, but it's a block underneath to hold that rotate. It's only surf below to hold the rotate through bathroom.
He's sort of man-moding, and he's got the kit and taking a bit of damage. He needs the buck to help him shepherd bodies across, but there's nobody on the windows behind him.
What? Is there still 2 big window? Oh, no. Oh, that's it.
Surf the long run out.
That's it.
For the short result, it's a bait. It drew them away from the fight and said, no, 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 I'm peeling back. Put us in 3 versus 2. 40 seconds. Spoit.
Okay, maybe it's not it yet.
We know what he's done before, and Rexon, we know what he can do, but he's currently 0-7.
Richie's still up. Willie's still up.
Sooner rather than later.
Miro facing Solar. That makes it really fucking rough.
The motion of Spoit recollects the kit. But it's so awkward. There's so much
Kenny
open.
Crosses.
There's so
Of course,
much
I'm holding
pressure.
across the bomb plant. If he
still
crosses with the master bomb, it's doable.
First engagement.
He gets one.
Rounds and finishes them off. Goes
Double
for
bathroom
relay,
retake for NIP. Or not NIP, sorry.
Two almost catches Rexon. They're going to start driving.
Goes down. Good bait plants. 1v1. Spoit. 1v1. The king of 1v1s.
Second Spoit.
To save his team. He's going to... Oh.
He's going to hold on for the plant.
He's sticking it.
Close. They've got the shotgun with a couple of shells in. There's the motion. The
Oh,
shark's
shit.
on the hunt. But Spotify,
Oh,
can he be?
shit! Oh, no!
Spoit gets caught by a quad from
Oh,
Nears.
my God.
Unbelievable game for Nears. He made it happen on the Monty.
Wait,
And
they all took their hands off their keyboards. I hope they're defusing the bomb.
That is all the points.
Okay.
What a performance. I mean, Nears,
bro.
you're definitely MVP of this matchup, no doubt about it.
Shit.
Do I dare say MVP of the day?
Wow.
He's got to be. I mean, I don't know about the other games, but that is one hell of a performance.
Wait, Fortress,
not just in this map, the map previously too.
Well, that's gonna be it for me, chat.
The way he played that shield was beautiful.
Everyone say hi to Bolo.
So impressed by him.
I'm sending over my viewers.
Well, what
goodbye. I hope you have a beautiful day. He's gonna watch the rest of the games.
Enjoy your lab.
Today.
Enjoy your lab.
There's a spanner, I think, being thrown in somewhere.
I mean, D+ here.